feel like my webcam has gotten worse in quality somehow. Or at least the green screen. I don't know what's happening. It used to just look better. It's just somehow declined in quality. Can't explain it. Ugh. What's up, chat? So, Summer Game Fest. What are you guys most hyped to see? I have no idea. Is there anything in particular? Because I can't think of anything that you in the chat would be like especially hyped to see, right? You know? Maybe Ubisoft will be there? GTA 6 maybe? I don't know. I'm so tired they couldn't be bothered to make the stream scheduled. Or just let it sit there for hours so you could sit on the stream page and do nothing. Man, when I'm ready to go live, I'll go live, man. Like, what the unnecessary build up for? Well, I didn't know what time I was going live, to be honest. It depends on how I'm feeling. Like, if I'm in a streamy mood, I might go live early as fuck. Like, the event could be at 10 p.m. I'll fucking go live at, like, fucking 5 and just stream for, like, 5 hours. But if I'm a bit more exhausted, well, I had to go out today, so, you know, depending on the day determines, like, how early I go live. You've been hearing of a Wonder Woman game. Ooh, Wonder Woman? Tell me more. Sparkling Zero is the one you're looking for. What is the Sparkling Zero that people keep talking about? Oh, that's the DBZ. I haven't touched a Dragon Ball game, I don't think, since like Tenkaichi 3 days. And even then, it's not something I played. It's more like something I probably tried once because I knew someone who played it. Trapped in Portugal tonight. Why are you saying you trapped in Portugal like you don't like Portugal? Portuguese people, attack Ali in the chat. Alright, here comes the Sonic chat. Do you think Sega will drop the ball with the shadow portion? Yes. Yes. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you want me to say. Okay. Like, what do you want me to say? No, I think they've got it this time. Come on. Come on. They put all this in their mashed potato. Okay, that's horrible. I'm sorry. That's horrible. Hey, ring gang. Hey, ring gang. Hey. Floating kites with the $1 donation. I'm most excited for, I'm guessing that's Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta news, but anything else will be cherry on top. Hope to see the new Dragon Ball game as well. And a certain hedgehog, what about me? I don't know what I'm looking forward to seeing, man. I don't know. I know people want me to say the Sonic, right? But I mean, the whole shit leaked. So, I guess we'll see more. Some people are speculating that we're getting a Chow Garden. Because Midori said, please look forward to the future of Chow in a tweet. Now it's not loading. Fucking internet. Yeah. Midori tweeted, please look forward to the future of Chow. And one of the leaks highlighted that they added these Chow to the cutscene in Generations, which weren't there before except for like this original Chow. Which some people have even hypothesized that means there's going to be more levels because these characters all were like standing beside one zone, so they're saying the Chow will be the other. I don't think they added like a bunch of levels. I mean, I said they should do that. Remember I said that in multiple videos? I was like, to remaster generations, you should add levels from the games that came out post-gens to make like an ultimate version of the game. As much as that makes logical sense, I don't really think they did that shit. I just don't think they did. It requires a lot of effort and energy, exertion, and, you know, caring, and the kind of things I usually don't expect from Sega. So, it's probably a child garden. It's probably a garden. You know, I'd love to be wrong, please. Why is there Sonic spoilers in the non-Sonic channel? Well, given that it's gonna be at this event, we have to talk about it. It's at the event. We're streaming the Summer Game Fest. It's there, so. And I don't. What is a spoiler? It's not a movie. Okay, it's a game. Like, you find out there's a child garden in the game, so the game's not gonna be good anymore. Like, I didn't spoil the ending of a movie for you. I didn't tell you who dies at the end of Endgame. No, Gamer Guy spoiled that for me. Anyway. Speaking of which, where's the movie trailer? Are we seeing that today? Like, man, they got so much shit to show, man. They should have made the Gens remake and Shadow content their own things. They should have, clearly. But it's not even a Gens remake, it's a remaster, so. A remaster that we don't even know if it's capped at 60 FPS or not. And I'm gonna be very disappointed if I find out that it is. Someone said Xbox 360 is ending live services for their online store. Which Sonic games for the 360 should I cop? There's Deadass only like 2, right? In terms of like the main shit. Oh wait, no, Generations is on 360. I forgot. There's 2 that are stuck on the 360. It's 06 and Unleashed. That's it, really. Get those. If you don't have a PC that can emulate them, then just get them on 360. The shadow portion is being done by dashing like a maniac. Is that confirmed Nakamura's doing that? Do you think that the shadow portion will be at least better than the Forces DLC? That's not a bar that I really am concerned with. If it is, so. Well, yeah. Like, let's be real with ourselves. When it comes to 3D Sonic level design, right? The last time 3D Sonic level design was great was Generations. That was almost 13 years ago. Almost 13 years ago. Frontiers was not carried by cyberspace. It was not. It was carried by the open zone. Right? Lost World I didn't hate, but like, come on. It wasn't like the pinnacle of 3D Sonic. Forces was Forces. It was shit. Rise of Lyric? Like, they haven't done this since Gens. Right? Like, at first I thought they were bundling Sonic and Shadow Generations together to charge $70, but now they're saying it's $49.99? So maybe they're just bundling Shadow Gens and Sonic Gens to mask the fact that Shadow Gens won't be as strong on its own? Because if you believed in the quality of Shadow Gens, you just charge separate for that. And just make Sonic Generations its own thing. I mean, look at its fucking cover art, man. It's ridiculous. Where's the cover art, man? This is ridiculous. Like, Classic Sonic, and I said this before, I got a short talking about this. I said, Classic Sonic only fits when he's standing next to Modern Sonic. He doesn't fit around any other character in the franchise. He looks out of place everywhere. The moment you put Shadow on the cover, the first instinct reaction, my gut reaction is, why is Classic Sonic here? Get rid of him. Like, he's ugly in this shot. Sonic and Shadow look cool, and Classic Sonic doesn't. So the moment you put Shadow there, it's now Sonic and Shadow, and Classic Sonic is the third wheel. I don't make the rules. When there was no Shadow there, then it makes sense. It's like Big Brother, Little Brother. The moment you put Shadow there, it's like, why is Classic Sonic here? Get the fuck out the shot. So, I don't know. What was the point I was trying to make? I got off on a Classic Sonic tangent. I'm sorry. You know. But everyone's saying the cover is bad in general. I don't think the cover itself is bad. I think the cover's fine. Just, you know, Classic Sonic always looks out of place if he's not just next to Modern Sonic. The same render as the original, but they just slap Shadow in the middle. I don't even remember what the Generations cover looked like. Oh yeah, it is the same one. Well, it's the same game, so it's not even a remake. If it was a remake, maybe I'd understand. It's a remaster, man. Well, how much you want them to change? Okay, like, how much you want them to change? A gamer guide, I hope you're not capping. The SA1 skin. Yeah, I'm surprised they kind of just, you know. I'm surprised they used the Dreamcast model and not the DX model. I mean, I guess Sonic Twitter has spent years shitting on Sonic Adventure DX, so I guess that's what they get for that. I like the DX model, I'm sorry. I still like the Dreamcast model as well, but like, I like the DX model. I don't see why people hate on it so much. Just because he had functioning fingers don't mean that you gotta hate on it. Someone said, I think Sega's actually making better decisions as of recent, so you have to give them that. Yeah, they've made better decisions in the fact that they're rebooting Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi. According to Midori, we're getting the live service Crazy Taxi game that they showed before, but we're also going to get a remake of the original Crazy Taxi before the live service game. So, I mean, I'm here for that. Like, I'm happy that Sega is making progress. But when it comes to that 3D Sonic level design, they just don't know how to do that. You know, they just struggle with it, man. I'm sorry, but they do. The Unleashed Generations designers defected to Nintendo anyway, so now they're working on Breath of the Wild and those shits and games that came after that. So are you ready for Sega to fuck up Sonic Heroes and make the game have Whis? Yeah, I mean, if Izuka adds Wish to Sonic Heroes, he's gonna get a visit from me. It's not gonna be a pleasant one. It's not. Talks will have to be had. Otani as well. If he EDMifies the whole soundtrack, like, talks will have to be had. The Frontiers towers are pretty good. I mean, that might be some of Kishimoto's best level design. But Kishimoto's best level design still doesn't match up to what we saw in Unleashed Generations. Or if we go pre-boost era, like what we saw in like Adventure 1, even 06, Heroes, SA2. Street Fighter 6's placement system is busted. You lost against a Gold 5 player and got Plat 3. Haven't won a round since. You lost against a Gold 5 and they gave you Plat 3? That is crazy. I mean, my lost placement was kind of busted too. I beat a Bronze 5 and they put me in Gold 2. But to be fair, I've beaten like Silver 5 players before. So like Gold isn't outrageous. If I can beat Silver 5s, like Gold 1 is believable. Well, Gold 2 was a bit high. It's cool though, I'll take it. But, you know. Frontiers was a fun game, stop the cat. I didn't say Frontiers wasn't fun. I said it wasn't carried by its levels, as in cyberspace, as in 3D Sonic levels. The thing that they haven't done well since Generations. And assuming Shadow Generations is not open zone, assuming there's no open zone, there's no hub world, it is just level. So think of what we just got in terms of levels, which is cyberspace, and think that's around the level that they can do. So, can they do that again? And if they do exactly that again, will it be enough? You've not played the final Horizon Side of Space. People love them. Oh yeah, I did say I would play that. I saw some footage of it though. It was cool. It wasn't anything crazy. But I saw the levels. Kishimoto has improved. I'll give him points for improving. But I think people forget what Generations did. Right? Generations united the whole fan base. There's very few moments in the entirety of the Sonic franchise where the whole fan base was united and saying something was good. I mean, yeah, there were some classic fanboys who complained about the physics of classic Sonic and Generations. But when Generations came out, for those of you who don't remember, because it was 13 years ago, that was the first time that I remember as a Sonic fan where people just said, yeah, this thing is good. And that was just it. There was no debate. It was no umming and ahhing. This thing is good. We can all see this thing is good. There's only one other time I've seen that since Generations, and that was Mania. It's two times. I've been a Sonic fan since SA2 came out. That's like over 20 years. 2 times that something just came out and was like, yeah, this is good. And everyone just agreed. It was Generations and it was Mania. Not including like side games, because like, obviously Sonic Rush is goated, and there were other goated like side projects, and people love like, you know, other games, but like in terms of like the Sonic team's output, 2 times. That's it. Right? I say 2 times because obviously the last like critically acclaimed Sonic Team game was kind of like SA2, right? Because Heroes came out and they were doing the whole umming and ahhing thing because they didn't see the vision of greatness. So for someone who started playing after SA2 came out, 2 times. Twice, that's it. Where the whole community was in unison, this is a good product. There was no, actually it's shit, this is my opinion. No. They were just 2 good products. People like, no, colors doesn't count. Colors doesn't count. And I'll tell you why colors doesn't count. There was a lot of controversy surrounding the voice change, and the story, and the lack of 3D. The critics love colors, the classic fanboys love colors. A lot of Adventure Era fans were not sucking off colors the way you lot were. I'm just saying. I was there, I remember it. Like, it did well, but it wasn't like Generations. Like, people had words about colors. And there's always going to be controversy surrounding a voice actor change, for sure. If Sega somehow made levels on par with Generations, would your faith be restored in Sega? I don't know about faith. Faith is like based off reputation, right? You know, like, for example, right, like, let's say you got a friend who's always late. You tell him to be somewhere at 8 o'clock, he's here at like 9, 9:30, 10. If one time he shows up on time, one time out of the millions of times you hang out, the next time he says he's gonna be here at 8, do you think he's gonna show up at 8 just because he was on time once? Or are you like, that was a fluke? He'd have to show up on time for like years before you go, okay, your lateness is behind you, like it's over, right? So when you say like, if they somehow made Generations quality levels for this game, would I have faith in them again? I would praise them for doing it, and I'd buy the game. But when the next game rolls around, I'm sitting there like, okay, you did it once. But can you continue to do it? Can you like do it again? And again, and again? Because like, Sega has continuously had these like 3-game runs. I say a run of like 3 games that they released that were genuinely received well by the people. I mean, there's always some naysayers, of course. But they've had like 3-game runs. The entirety of Sonic's like career in terms of like Sonic Team, they had 3-game runs. The original 3-game run was Sonic 1, 2, 3. The second 3-game run was SA1, 2 Heroes. The third 3-game run was Unleashed Colors Generations, which Unleashed was not a critically acclaimed game. But in terms of like the people liked Unleashed. There was a lot of well hate, but In terms of the day levels, if it wasn't for the reception of those day levels, there wouldn't have been a Colors in the first place. That's like 3 runs. So right now, if we consider Frontiers to be game 1 in a potential next run, they got 2 more games to have another run. So they have to do it 2 more times. Now, I wouldn't count Sonic X Shadow Generations as one of those games because it's kind of a remaster of an old game with some bonus content. But in terms of the next Sonic Team major release, like Frontiers 2 or whatever they call it, that will be the second one. Did they make it better than Frontiers 1 or is it worse? Does it improve things? Can they do another set of 3 back-to-back releases that are good? Isn't Heroes kind of mixed reception? I wouldn't say mixed. It just wasn't as high as SA1 and 2 in terms of reception. But, you know, I guess it depends on who you ask. IGN gave it an 8 out of 10, which back then Metacritic weren't like the guys. Back then it was IGN and what's it called? GameSpot or whatever the fuck they were called. So once those two liked it, it was like, let me see. Once those two liked it, it was kind of just cemented as like, it's good. But like obviously other critics had different opinions. So right now Metacritic is on yellow because it's under 75. But if we look at the critic reviews of the major outlets, Play Magazine, they love Sonic. They gave everything high scores. So where's IGN? IGN gave it an 8. What did GameSpot give it? Game Informer 78. GameSpot gave it 7.5. Yeah, it was kind of in that like, it's not as good as the adventure games, but we still really like it kind of category. But yeah. They're wrong, of course. It's better than the adventure games, but like that's a whole separate topic. Someone said they saw Rail Canyon. I saw that picture as well. Where is that? Not that one. Is it this one? I don't know where it is. Someone tweeted it. There we go. They said this could be Rail Canyon. Which, I mean, it should be, right? Shadow's going through his old levels. He was in the GOAT. Someone said, recently realized Heroes is the worst 3D Sonic game. Didn't think you dislike a game more than Colors. Well, that whole message is just wrong, because Colors is not even a 3D Sonic, so I don't even know why that's even in the conversation. And for Heroes to be the worst 3D Sonic game that you've played, you have to have only played Heroes. There's no spoilers. It's a video game. It's not a story. This is just stuff that's been revealed like a day ago. That everyone's already talked about and already mentioned throughout the chat. I mean, they mentioned it before I showed it. So, you know, it's not like no one's seen it. I honestly hate how people pretend Sonic Colors levels are on par with Unleashed. Sonic Colors levels are on par with like the side levels in Unleashed. You know those bonus levels that they got in Unleashed? You know when you need a few extra medals type shit, you know, to progress and you go and do one of those side levels? That's where the Colors levels are to me. Like Colors main levels is like Unleashed side levels. Colors main holes like Unleashed side hole. Like it's just like relax, okay? Wasn't the event supposed to start 45 minutes ago? It says 9 p.m. GMT. Yeah, but we're not in GMT. Daylight savings time. We are GMT +1. Because for some reason, governments believe that we need to change the clock because it's summertime. And then push it forward and then push it back every fucking year instead of just leaving the time alone. Sky Rail greater than Rail Canyon. Okay, Gamer Guy, chill with the shit takes, okay? Chill with the shit. God. There's only like There's only one level in SA2. Maybe two. If we're talking speed stages. That can even touch Heroes levels. And that's Final Rush and Crazy Gadget. That's it. That's it. If we add in mech levels, then... What's the Eggman mech level? Where the gravity lightens? That one. That's 3 levels total. That I would even consider that could stand next to Heroes. That's it. Now if you go SA1, there's a few more options. You know? Because Red Mountain was fire. Right? That was fire. Especially once you start abusing that infinite spin dash. Prem has 160 viewers just to watch and talk about a blue hedgehog. No, he feels important. If the viewer count made me feel important, then I would have just streamed the event on Premier to Remy. You know, I'm just here to react to the event, man. You're meeting up with the Bill Clinton kid? To do what, gamer guys? I thought they were gonna have like a pre-show or something, but it seems like they're not going to. Let's change the topic to AI now. Come on, you know Sonic fans don't like AI. They'll just get upset. We can't do that. We can't do that. Do I have the patience to A-rank all of the levels in SA2? Including the extra missions? No. I'm not doing that. Do you think the Heroes remake will show up here because Midori said there'll be lots of Sonic projects at this event? Did she say lots? I'm not really expecting a Heroes remake reveal. They haven't even released Generations Remastered yet, and you want to talk about another project? Lots is probably just 2 things. Sonic X Shadow Generations and maybe movie 3. That's all I foresee. That's it. Maybe they show Rumble again? I don't know. I'm not expecting that much Sonic. I mean, we'll see the game, maybe a movie trailer, but lots? I would love to see that tweet. Heroes needs a ground-up remake with entirely new level design. So I don't like when people say shit like that, because, like, then why remake it? Why are you remaking a game and then saying change all the levels? You don't want a remake of that game. You want a new game. Just ask for a new game, right? That's like me saying Bubsy 3D should have a remake with all new level design. Like, you know, but then it's not Bubsy 3D anymore. It'll be a good game. You want something else. If you don't like the level design in the game, then why even ask for a remake of the game? The levels are like the whole game. There's no hub worlds. There's barely any story. If you don't like the levels, then why would you ask for a remake of the game? Bubsy 3D stream. Remember when Bubsy came back in 2017, just dipped? He didn't dip after 2017. Yeah, Bubsy had 2 games. It was 2 games, I remember. Where's the store? Check. He came back with 2 games. Remember he had the Woolly Strike Back, which is £15.49 still. And then they came back with Paws on Fire. Remember this one? Why is this one so much cheap? Oh, it's on 80% off. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they came back with this one in 2019. You lot forgot. Oh, wow. Music's run out. Okay. I'll never understand how game reviewers dock points for including something. Simply don't play the part you don't like its fault. Well, it depends. If it's part of the structure of the game, that's different, right? You know, unless it's a bonus thing. Is my stream 6 minutes behind? Oh yeah, it is behind. There you go. 121 hours in Lost World. Those of you who don't remember, like, I covered a lot of Lost World mods back in the day. Those of you who, like, you know me since 2015, 2016, you remember, like, I covered a lot of Lost World mods. Lost World, a lot of the hours come from mods. On top of that as well, I didn't beat Lost World on the Wii U, because before I started my channel, I got a Wii U because, you know, Mario Kart came out, so I was like, I have to get a Wii U. So I said, let me cop the Sonic game on Wii U. I got to, like, Desert Ruins and I got bored and I stopped playing the game. So I didn't beat the game on Wii U. Then after I became, like, a YouTuber, that's when I actually beat it on PC. So this is, like, all my hours ever of this game, like, ever, right? Compared to, like, Mania, which I got hours on other systems. SADX, I got hours since I was a kid. So that's not going to show up here. Same with SA2, hours since I was a kid. Same with Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. There's hours here that were not on my Steam account. Same with Prince of Persia. Same with Generations. I had that on PS3. I had that on PC before I had it on Steam. You know. So a lot of these hours are not representative of, like, the actual numbers, because certain games I just played years before that. You know. Obviously, Spider-Man Remastered was... Spider-Man came out on PS4. So all those hours aren't even included here. So it's not a fully accurate list. Because if it was a fully accurate list, first of all, Sonic Heroes would be here and have like 5,000 hours on it. SA1 would be at least 500 plus. You know. AC2 would probably be like 150 plus. You know. Sometimes I wish you could get like a full definitive list of these things. Alright, I'm gonna go for a quick pee break before the event starts. Be right back. Did Donkey go for the low-hanging fruit on SA1? I mean, a little bit, but he does that, right? He did the, he made fun of that one loop-de-loop in Emerald Coast that glitches out. Or at least Game Grumps managed to glitch it out. He also said that it's not comparable to Super Mario 64, which I guess is a thing that people say. I don't agree with that thing, but it's a thing people say. Someone said, I think Generations is the only 3D Sonic that Donkey likes. He seems to hate pretty much all the other ones. Yeah, Generations really had a unifying effect. It got a lot of people who were haters to like it. And Colors somehow got a bunch of Mario fans to really like it. It's like, I don't know what it was with Colors that Mario fans really liked it. Maybe because it was blocky. I don't know. But yeah, Adventure 1 is just far superior to 64. You know, I mean, and I praise 64 for being, like, revolutionary, but, like, I don't like how it controls at all. 64 is, like, one of the worst controlling 3D Marios, which, ironically, SA1 is, like, the best controlling 3D Sonic. They really started off strong and just, you know, they couldn't keep it up. Whereas Mario's control just improved so much that, like, you play, like, an Odyssey, like, it just feels so smooth to control. It's like, why would I want to play 64 with that control? The day they remake 64 with modern control, that's a good day. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. How's the volume levels? They're finally streaming the gaming event in 4K. So now we can see it in super high quality. Well, I can see it in super high quality. I'm only streaming in 1080p, so you guys will still see it in 1080p. Sorry, but, you know. Yeah, I would stream in 4K for you guys. My hardware can handle 4K streaming. It's just that if you stream in 4K, YouTube adds so much latency that you're going to be so many seconds behind. That it's like, you know.
To the stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Geoff Auditore, the E3 assassinator. Is this really 4K? Why does it look so messy?
Hello everybody, welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024.
What kind of cameras they using?
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this
The
is a
latency
showcase
excuse,
of what's next
please.
for games live from the YouTube
I can
theater
stream
here in
4K
LA.
right now.
Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment.
What the fuck you mean? Who cares about 4K?
You don't just
People
play
that live in the
games, you
2020s
deeply
care about
this
4K.
art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing.
The only people that
games to show
slander
you from
4K are
creators
people that haven't
around
used
the world
4K.
over the next 2 hours.
Ain't no way you lot are still on 1080p acting like 4K don't matter. Like, try it out.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company
4K
layoffs
is a
and
luxury.
studio closures, which have disappointed fans. But there's also
I got my
something
first
else
4K
happening.
monitor in
Our
2016,
industry
and it
is
wasn't like
evolving and changing.
expensive for a
Thanks to
monitor.
digital distribution,
I mean,
smaller teams
the monitor's
and
not the hard part. The hard part is
creators are
driving a
finding
game in
incredible
4K. So
success.
when I got the monitor, I couldn't
Take a
drive
look
those
at
games in
this list
4K,
from
to be
Game
fair.
Discover
I was
of
playing
the
old
top
games.
10 best-selling new games
But
on
nowadays,
Steam so far this
especially
year.
with DLSS,
2 of them are considered, you know, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie,
got Powerwall.
mid-sized teams or solo
Nintendo were pissed when Powerwall
developers. I
dropped.
look at this list.
They
it's
were looking
pretty
for
cool,
any
right? I
like
get
fucking creature to
inspired
compare to a
that new
Pokemon and get that
ideas,
little
new
lawsuit going.
teams and smaller creators can and will break through.
How much
It's
was
a
it?
reminder to
The
big
monitor
companies
in
they
2016?
have to treat their developers right,
It was no more than
because
400
today,
pounds.
there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the
I don't know
show
what-
today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, there's
Also
Harry Potter
smaller
DLC. I heard
titles,
about that.
including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because
4K
we think
144
this
is
platform
expensive
is
as
important
fuck.
as a way to show you
Well,
new
yeah, if you want
things that
4K
might not even know
144,
about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please
the
wish
monitor
list it
I got
even
now,
better,
I unboxed
send
it on
to
this
a
channel.
friend, and get
I think that was like
excited.
£600. That was
That's
a
how
deal.
we
That was
together
4K
can
144.
grow the gaming community.
Before that, I was
We
on
are gonna
4K
do that
60.
today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you. Plus, Day of the Devs directly after. with
Nintendo
even
fans will
more
defend
indie titles.
720p 20
So should we
FPS,
get to the
but when
games?
Switch 2 drops, they'll change their tune.
All right.
Well, I mean,
it all begins right now.
yeah,
Here's
Nintendo
our
fans do too
first
much shit.
announcement.
They do too much shit when it comes to that. We don't care about graphic shit.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the,
Oh, yeah, the Lego
lead in
game.
Unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range.
Nintendo will be like, graphics don't matter, but like, they don't realize that Nintendo graphics are getting better as well. They're just behind everyone else. If they didn't matter, we'd still have N64 graphics.
And what game is this anyway?
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy. An
Lego
amazing
Pharrell is
video
kind of
game
crazy.
Thunderjaw.
I'm not really a Lego fanboy like that, but like, a Pharrell movie, like, I gotta watch that, man.
Right in the eye.
I have to watch it.
And fire attack.
A lonely hero, hunting machines all by herself.
Hello. I have friends, you know.
Oh, the Lego Horizon game, that's what the leak was. Yeah, I remember now.
Hunting with her pals.
What if we took Thing, but made it Lego? Ooh, that's a great idea. Ooh, let's do that.
Wow, what is this place?
Collecting all the shiny things.
Woo, money.
And making a home.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw.
This is not 4K. Jeff Keighley, you lied.
Ooh,
You lied about the resolution. You lied about the quality. You lied about there being no ads.
down you go. Woo, better get a snack.
Oh, you want mustard on that? Is that the bug?
I'm good.
The Lego Horizon Adventures.
Leave it.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon
Kato or
Adventures,
Drizzy?
coming out
You
later
know I
this
like
year
Drake more
for
than Kato, you
PlayStation,
know
but
that.
also day
You
one
already
on
know that.
PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to
Sonic
announce
fans are all
No
gonna
More
dip
Room
on
in
after
Hell
the
2,
Sonic news
the
drops.
sequel to the
That's why I don't
2011
stream these
award-winning
things on the
Source
Sonic
Mod.
channel. There's no
8
point.
players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends.
The only way
and
they're gonna stick
survive
around is if
through
those reveals are at
permadeath.
the end.
Here is the first look.
Which they tend not to be because they're not like the things you save for the end, are they? Gamer Guide said, I kind of want to play Sonic X Shadow Generations on Switch. Well, I mean, if 30 is your favorite frame rate, then sure, go for it. Drake hasn't dropped a good album in years. Neither has Kendrick. Morale was forgettable. Damn was 7 years ago. So, I mean... I don't even like when people make that point. Or like, this artist hasn't dropped a great project in years. Like, okay. But when I say I like an artist, I'm talking about their best work, right? Like, I still like Eminem, but his best album was 24 years ago. That don't mean I'm gonna like every new thing he puts out. Like, the Houdini song kind of overrated. It just seems like a discount without me. But I still like Eminem. I'll still play Marshall Mathers. I'll still play Eminem Show, Recovery. Alright, but Kendrick's best work is so clear a trait, though. It's not even close. If that's how you feel, then good for you.
All right. To introduce
I
our next
disagree.
game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge
I
fan of some
disagree.
of our reveals
Okay.
like Street Fighter 6 a few years
A
ago.
lot of
and
people
course,
disagree.
Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last
But that's
year
music.
when she was sitting
That's
in the
your
audience.
opinion.
Well, this year, she's joining us on stage.
But I'm not putting Good Kid, Man,
Thrilled
City
to have her
over,
with us. Please welcome
you know,
Curious Joy.
Take Care. I'm not even putting Good Kid, Man, City over Forest Hill Drive. Like, and I love Good Kid, Man, City, but like, relax.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere.
Someone said not Sonic
This is a highly
equals
anticipated
snooze.
game from a beloved franchise.
Oh, you summarized the
Let's take a
chat.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring.
Hey, Gamer Guy, what are you talking about? You don't care about the Lego For Real movie. You've been dick riding Lego for years. Okay? Now that it's about a legendary musician, now you don't care? Gamer Guy, I don't think you realize what Pharrell has done for music. I'm not talking about all that happy and get lucky shit in the 2010s. I mean the 2000s. When that man was killing it, not just as an artist, but as a producer. I don't think you understand what the Neptunes have done for music. You better be watching that Lego movie.
No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So
I don't think they understand what the Neptunes did. Like,
do you have the heart of the Quidditch champion?
when Grinding came out, that was like the hardest beat ever. Oh my god. I don't even remember what the fuck Pusha T said on that track. But that beat? Whew, whew. Quidditch Champions. Man, I missed the whole Harry Potter trailer because of Gamer Guide. Let me see. Quidditch Champions.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to
Quidditch
a
Champion. I'm
brand
gonna have to
new
try that
world.
out.
It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Cuff Bust? These people need name advisors or something. How the fuck you naming your game Cuff Bust? I'm getting tired of these names. Ugh. Of course, the year on the security camera is 2069. And being an indie game developer is gonna be hard as fuck. How are you supposed to promote this? See, the beauty of phone games back in the day was that even though a lot of them were mid, they were all free to download. So people would try them out. But like, would I see this and give money up front for it? Coming 2025, maybe. I don't know, to be honest.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase.
Only mobile game you
Ubisoft's
liked was
Forward event,
Infinity
streaming as
Blade?
part of the continuing Summer Game Fest
There's
events.
more. There's
But
more
right
good
now,
mobile games.
we've
Like,
got
there's
an
classics.
exclusive new glimpse at the game. Just a
Jetpack
small
Royale was
taste
fire back in the day.
of what's to come.
Angry Birds back in the day. Cut the Rope. Temple Run. Honestly, I like Temple Run 1 more than 2, but they're both great.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Gravity Guy. Ooh, Gravity Guy. Ooh, that was some shit. I know a lot of people don't remember Gravity Guy, but it's slept on. So where are you being misogynistic in my chat? You know we can't tolerate that. Not during Pride. Wait, no, that doesn't concern Pride Month. That's just women. Not in 2024.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we've shown you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuff Fest. I'm not quite sure, but it's like, it's so cool.
She ain't even
there's
hot.
Stuff that
So
we're
you're
gonna
saying
get
a
to play
woman's
in the next
value
few
is based on
months.
how
All right,
attractive she is?
Moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago,
Misogynist?
I had a
So
chance to
where?
play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Nomada Studio. From the creators of Grease. Is that Muriel from Courage? I saw the hair and I thought that was Muriel. Why does this remind me of Ori? I can't believe this man said the stream was 4K and he output it in this quality. This is not proper 4K. This shit must be 4K, like low bitrate or something. I don't know what he did to the output, but it's like upscale 1080p or something.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
These walls, if these walls could talk.
For death, prepare. Or on the last great journey, fare.
Look at the chat. Ares Island? Is this 062? No, it's sand. It's just sand. God. It's not secret. Fucking hell.
Shall be told among men hereafter. Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
Your names shall not be lost.
Look, it's a rocket. Is it SE2? There's a rocket.
Hello everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and
You look like you've been through 7 civilizations. I'm joking.
I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment. But we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope
Chat, who said Gerald Butney? Relax.
The full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
The fuck? Ugh. This is AC? Tsushima sequel? I don't know what the fuck this is. Put that in your ear? Oh, Black Myth Wukong? I think I've heard of this. Ugh. This is like the 5th time we watched a trailer for this game on stream, and you think you... Well, I don't remember everything, okay? My memory is not what it used to be. Like, they show a lot of games in these events, okay? That's why marketing isn't easy.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height.
Is that the new Lara Croft thing they were talking about before?
And yet hope still glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies.
No, was that a movie? There was some kind of Lara Croft reboot or something, but I think it was a movie.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
Once human, okay. Ugh. Oh yeah, the Garfield movie came out. How was the Garfield? I didn't watch the Garfield movie. Did you guys hear that they're making like a bunch of SpongeBob spin-offs? Like Plankton's getting like a movie and Sandy getting a movie? I saw some shit on Twitter.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn. The numbers are endless. I will take you all with me. Brothers, we fight! For Ultima!
Space Marine 2. I'm not gonna lie, nothing's caught my attention
All
yet.
right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer
The
guests.
reveals have
joining
been
us
so
throughout the
immense so
show, and
recently,
I'm
like,
very
I just wanna
excited
hear Geoff
introduce
Keighley
our
talk
first
now.
guests. They are legendary creators
Just
who are
yap
working
for
on
a
a
bit.
brand new fantasy RPG metaphor slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino.
Why are you lying,
and
Prem? We
Shigenori
know you don't
Sojima.
use Twitter. No, I don't use Sonic Twitter. I go on Twitter for news. I don't tweet. I don't do that anymore. I don't argue with people online. I just go there, I see the news, I make my videos.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
Don't normal people read the newspaper for news?
アーキタイプという
I mean, maybe in 1999.
その姿に主人公
When I was a kid, we used to go on the trains.
明日の未来
There'll
のた
be
めに戦う
newspapers
という
all
と
over
て
the
も
train
熱い
seats.
RPG です。
Now everyone's
This
just on
game
their
is an
smartphone.
RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes.
I don't
These
argue with people
archetypes
online.
allow you to fight
Prem
against your
arguing
enemies.
online. Well, I'm streaming. This is my job.
誰もが持つ不安。
Somewhat.
不安と向き
But
合う
like
こ
to
と
sit
によ
on
って
Twitter and
発生す
argue
る
about
力です。
this game is the GOAT. No,
全て
this
の
game is the
アー
GOAT.
トワ
I
ークは
can't do that every day.
力強さとオリジナリティを意識して
The age range of Sonic Twitter is very
その
young.
総数は
And as you get older, you
40種類以
notice
上
it
にも
more.
及び経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power.
No, chat.
born
Just
from the
because
will
they're
to face your
Japanese
fears
doesn't mean
and
they're
anxieties.
Takashi Iizuka.
We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their
How do you
designs.
feel about the privatization
In
of the
total,
British
there will be more
Railways?
than 40 types of archetypes.
I didn't even.
available
Did
in
they
the game.
privatize? I didn't even
These
know that
archetypes
happened.
can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve.
I don't
into
really know how to
stronger
feel about it. I
versions.
don't know the facts.
メタファーは
If they charge more, then I'll be
我々が作っ
annoyed.
てきた
If they
RPG
charge
の
less, then I'll
ノウ
be
ハウ
fine.
を
That's
全て
pretty much it, right?
結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
What is the best fast food in the UK?
It is said that we
You're
all
talking about
have
like a huge
inherited
brand?
heroic virtues deep within us.
The best junk food tends to come from
Reality is,
local joints, not
we
like a big
oppress.
company.
we fight.
You know. But technically, you said fast food, not junk food. Those are two different things. Not all junk food is fast.
You have found a way to wield true magic.
Plus, all the Sonic YouTubers that are on Sonic Twitter either left it completely or don't talk about Sonic on their accounts. I wouldn't say all of them. You know, I see Sonic tweets.
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side.
I mean, definitely
People that the
people
same
that tweet about
powers
Sonic all the
lie
time
dormant
who are active in the
within them.
community. Not that I want to mention names, but you know
You
there's
must
people.
acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Scour! No holding back!
No holding back.
Now you've acquired
I'm
a
ready
most
to
interesting
rumble.
Power, an archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Did you miss the Sonic? Gamer Guide, the viewers are greater than 1 right now, which means you haven't missed Sonic.
Such an honor to have Hashino and Sojima with us on stage.
You ever
Thank
consider
guys
moving
for
to a
that
different
deep look
country,
at
or
the
do you like in
archetypes,
the
such
UK?
stunning visual
I like it in
designs.
the UK. Well, I mean,
Now we're going to
I
jump
could move
into
to
the
Ghana.
Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham
could do
Shadow is a
Switzerland.
MetaQuest 3
You know,
exclusive VR game
places
coming
that I've
later
lived
this
before,
year.
but
As Batman,
those
you
are
face
places
a
I'd
new
consider
threat,
staying
the
at.
mysterious Rat
If I was
King
rich
and his
enough to just be
cultist
having multiple
devotees.
houses,
Here's your first look
hop
at the
between
story
them.
trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
Ain't nobody want to live in the USA. I mean, there's too many guns in America. That's the problem. Apparently, Switzerland got guns, but I never saw them when I was there. It just goes to show.
Darkness, overtaking Gotham.
That Roger.
Driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good.
What's my favorite European country outside the UK?
Fear is their
I feel like I've only been to like France and Amsterdam.
But they're not the only
So
ones who can
there's not really much I can say. I guess I'll say France. Disneyland Paris is there.
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
Batman Arkham Shadow. Fall 2024. Also Quest 3 game, okay. So stop complaining. Get a VR headset. Guardian Jollof greater than... Well, everyone knows Guardian Jollof is the best jollof. Everyone's in denial if they disagree with that.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And
Street Fighter?
That includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Street Fighter? No, this is Dragon Ball, isn't it? Wait, no. I don't know. Street Fighters! Ooh, what we got? This is season 2 DLC. They want more money. Terry. I don't even know a lot of the characters, so I don't know if he's a new character or not. Mai. Ooh, okay. She might have to be considered. Ooh. Elena. Ooh. Ooh. My main character might have to be updated. That's what I'm saying. Who the fuck is that? Man, I didn't play a lot of 5, so a lot of these characters I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, that's M. Bison? Oh. I recognize that name. Well, last time I saw that character was probably in 2D. Whew. Elena might be the one. Oof. Oof, she might be the one. Oh, Gamer Guy, do you want to talk shit? Hop on Street Fighter 6 then, we can play. Yeah, that's why I don't know who Elena is. She was in Street Fighter 3. Third Strike. Yeah, I played Alpha 3, so I wouldn't have known Elena. What about the other one? Terry. He's from Fatal Fury. Oh, yeah, it's a whole different franchise. Yeah, that makes sense. Mine's Fatal Fury as well. Unreal Engine. Sonic remakes?
I guess we'll see.
Oh, that's Dragon Ball, isn't it?
This will be when the true battle begins.
Just like I did that.
Are these games like high sellers? Cause I remember like the animators in my school back then, they were going crazy over Budokai Tenkaichi 3 like it was the biggest thing ever. I actually know how well it performed. I never followed it through like that.
One way to save her. Goodbye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What? Never forgive you for this! Now you will suffer my wrath. You are a prison boy. I will show you the true form of autonomous ultimate. It's my turn. Change everything. Let's do this. This is stubborn. Don't think you can win. There's no way.
When is this coming out? October 11th.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mando Brick, located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Clean the balcony. On your mark.
How many people are watching this event? Oh, 500,000. Okay, they're going crazy right now. Why do people donate to Summer Game Fest? Like, who do you think the money's going to? Are you just donating to Geoff? I'm sure Geoff will be fine. He's charging $250,000 for an ad slot. You don't have to donate $50 to him.
All clear. Prepare for decoding. That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
1993.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Parent fight! Enemy vehicles coming!
Feel for the parents waking up on to go to see the chat for Summer Game Fest. Yeah, don't be using your parents' credit card to do that shit. Do you think they're gonna wimp out and retcon Maria getting shot in the game in movie 3?
And now
They're not
I
going
have
to
an
wimp
update
out. They
for you
better
on
not.
Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. For real this time.
Oh, this is a collection of old games. B. Janet. Ooh. I like that B. Janet. City of the Wolves. Did Prime go to the arcade? I've been to arcades before. But it was in the 2000s, so it wasn't like the golden era of arcades. Okay, 240 hertz and OLED. Oh god, tech makes you want to empty my wallet, man. Oh, 4K 240 hertz and OLED. That's like the dream monitor, man. Everything gonna be expensive. Shit. You're watching me on a $1750 65-inch 4K OLED. Man, I definitely gotta get a new TV. I mean, I got a 4K, but it's not 65 inches. And it's that QLED bullshit. That shit that's supposed to pretend that it's OLED until you buy it and realize it's not.
Box can make that for ya.
You're next.
Battle Crush. Register now. You couldn't come up with a more generic name than that. It's a battle. We crush the opponents. Let's name the game Battle Crush. Yes. Did it say based combat? I swear I just saw it say it said based combat. What? I would rewind it, but I can't bother. Closed beta test coming in August 2024. Mecha break.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning fast.
I just saw based combat. It's like, oh.
Jason Blum and his
We saying that
banner
now?
have become synonymous with incredible horror films
Peak
over the
combat.
years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big
Gamer guys, stop insulting the entire chat. Okay?
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Habbo Hotel? You know what we need? We need Habbo Hotel in VR. That's what we need. Let me go to the Habbo Lido in VR. No one knows what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some old shit now.
I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death.
Five Nights at Diddy's? Someone's gonna make that into a parody game or something. Five Nights at Diddy's. Oh my god. That needs to be a game. That needs to be a fucking game.
Police department asked me to help with a
case.
Is that Russia again?
Why would they need a game designer?
This man everywhere.
It should have some developer mode.
No chat, not Diddy Kong.
Dark times await us.
If Roger wants to show his voice everywhere, then at least announce the Ezio Trilogy remakes.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
Ugh, Blumhouse Games? You just added an L to your name. We know what you meant.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief,
Five Nights at Freddy's. No, you're not staying here. I need my space.
It's working on streaming,
I need my space,
it's
man.
working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's
Take
what
your
you see
approach to
here. We're
movies
gonna
and
do
apply it to games. Don't
independent
say that
games.
shit.
We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the
Yibby,
most
I guarantee you,
effed
if you
up,
missed the
scariest
Sonic,
things
the
they
viewers
can
be under
and
100.
Put them into really cool
If you look at the concurrent viewers and they're above 100, you haven't missed Sonic.
They look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about, we saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw,
Five
from
Nights
our
at Michael
slate,
Jackson's.
our horror games
Man,
are
don't
a lot
do
like
that,
Blumhouse
okay?
movies. They come in many
Oh yeah, the
different
Michael
flavors
Jackson
of
movies
fear,
next
which means
year.
There's a horror game for
Oh,
everyone.
they
So
better not fuck
maybe
that
you're a
up.
fan of nostalgic 90s
They better not fumble that.
experiences
The
with a
Bob
bit of
Marley
twist,
movie could have been so much better. It
intense
was so
first-person
basic.
shooters. Or maybe, Jeff, you
And
just
apparently
want
the Amy
something
Winehouse
that's
movie
murder
didn't get good
in
reviews
your
either.
otherwise very
I need to watch
cozy
that.
farming sim.
The last thing we need is after
think,
that to
you know,
fuck up a
we
Michael
as horror
Jackson
fans,
movie.
We know that there are so
That
many
shit better
different
hit.
subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited. Which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror.
Michael Jackson's
and our
your
team
favorite
has
white
worked
person?
Really hard to work with
Michael
global
Jackson is white in the
creative,
way that
talented
Sonic Colors is
partners.
3D.
And that means for us,
Technically, but not really, you know.
really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that
You guys see the
we can
clip where
risk,
Michael Jackson said
you
the
know, we can
N-word
be
in a
flexible
public
and
place
really
and people
push
got
the
like
limits of what's
shocked with
possible in scary
disgust because he was
storytelling.
white?
We're
And he was like, well, hold on a minute, like I'm not actually white,
Looks
white,
awesome,
you know,
all the
like.
stuff you have there. And I know, you know, we'll get
Oh,
into
God,
when
that
games
was
are coming
funny.
out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super
Lionsgate
creepy,
said the
and
Bible's
I
going to
think
be their
people will
biggest
big fans
movie.
of it,
Oh
even
yeah,
if you're
because
not
what the fuck
normally
else
into
is
horror.
Lionsgate
And
done?
quickly,
What is
actually, Fear the
Lionsgate's
Spotlight
biggest
is getting
movie?
its first
They're not
trailer
necessarily,
at
they're not like
Dev
20th
Showcase,
Century
so
Fox.
stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well,
What is
I know
Lionsgate's
this is
biggest
just the
movie?
start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And now here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with
Power
a retro
Rangers?
feel.
Power Rangers? Hold the phone. Hasbro? Is it Monopoly? It's a beat 'em up. Okay. I was hoping for more than a beat 'em up, but you know. The MJ biopic is being directed by the guy who did the Queen movie. Oh, the Bohemian Rhapsody movie? That was a good movie. Okay, a bit more faith then, a bit more faith. Oh, they got 3D as well, okay. Okay, I mean, there's a bit more to it. That might be good for the Steam Deck. Nice little light on the graphics game. Rita's Rewind. We're almost halfway into the event, man. Ugh. Gamer Guide, you're only buying AC Shadows because you saw a black guy. You don't even care about the franchise. How have you not copped any Assassin's Creed game? It's skipped out on the Ezio trilogy, but AC Shadows you're buying. Dear and boy. Like, we need like naming coaches or something.
What a beautiful game.
Dear and boy,
which comes from first-time developer.
That's the best you could come up with?
Paris, who started that project
Dear and boy?
2020 during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios.
ChatGPT with their better
Here
names. Oh, for
is
sure.
a brand new look.
Dear and boy. That's like calling Banjo Kazooie. You know, I don't even know what creatures they are. Bud and bear. Bear and bud. I don't know what the fuck they are, man.
God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. These two young fellas.
Like that's like calling Ratchet and Clank Robot and what the fuck was Ratchet? I don't even know what the fuck he was.
Blue-blooded fledgling.
Was he a Snow White? No, that's a Pokemon. What am I saying? What the fuck was Ratchet?
Gentlemen, praise be to
Lombax.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Is that a real creature? Sometimes I don't be knowing if they're real creatures or not.
Sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment.
Okay, it's an alien species. Okay.
Done.
Sometimes I don't know if they're real. Like, you know, when the first time you heard Knuckles was an echidna, you're like, is an echidna a real thing? Like, I don't fucking know. I'm a kid. You have to Google that shit. Cow and chick. Okay, cow and chicken work though, but that's just because the theme song was so fire. Cow and chicken, no, that one works. That one works. I am weak. So you're bringing me back now. I all baboon. Oh my god, shit. Oh, you see, it hit me with the nostalgia now, man. Oh my god. I all baboon. Oh god, man.
Task.
My gym partner's a monkey. You know, the voice of Styx is the voice of Adam in that show.
We step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game Slitterhead at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent Tokyo-based studio.
Recess, of course. Kids Next Door. Chowder? Oh no, Chowder was past my generation, man. That's some 2010 shit. Yeah, Nika Futterman, yeah. Ed, Edd n Eddy, Boondocks. Oh, God. Where did all the time go? Chowder was like 07. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But by then, I had started watching a lot less cartoons, unless it was the old shit that I already liked. After like 07, the only new cartoon I watched was like Phineas and Ferb. After that, I kind of just stopped. I was getting past that point where I was just like, I don't know. Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents. That was good. So, like, how old are you making all these fucking jokes? Look, I'm telling you, man, for me, the cutoff was like around like 07-ish. Like, after that, it was just Phineas and Ferb. And again, old stuff that I already liked. I stopped watching like new cartoons after that. I saw a few episodes of Chowder on a plane. The same with Adventure Time. I saw a few episodes of that on the plane. That was actually pretty decent. But I just didn't care as much about cartoons after like 07. I turned 12 that year. I mean, look, it's cool if you kept watching them. I don't really care. I'm not judging anyone, okay? I still play Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. I'm just saying. I just wanted more live action shit after. So even like Foster's Home, which I love that show. Even that was like new to me. Any cartoon that like started in the 2000s was like a new cartoon to me, because the ones I grew up on were like the ones I started in the 90s combined with all the old Hanna-Barbera shit. So anything that started in the 2000s was like new. I remember when Foster's was new, like we just started airing this. I remember when Ben 10 was new, like they just started airing it. It was like fresh.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean.
The fuck is this?
It's because I'm good at what I do. Really?
What the fuck is this?
Really? Good.
Coming to Nintendo Switch.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency.
I don't know what the fuck this
An
is.
international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
People are acting like this is fucking Pokemon. Like, no, what the fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck this is. I have never heard of Killer Bean in my life. I'm gonna Google that shit right now because I don't know what you are talking about. You're acting like it's like Mario on the screen.
I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Yeah, I've never seen this in my fucking life.
Glad you
Not
like that
once in
one.
my
That was
life.
Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made
Not
by
once.
another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles.
It's an indie game. Why are you guys acting like it's Mario? Relax. God.
So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier,
Maybe said
France,
I'm 20 and
Audrey
that's
LaPrince
perfect.
and
I'm young
Eric
enough to make
Toa.
fun of people like Prem, but not too young like teenagers.
Hello, Geoff, everyone.
Yes, enjoy it.
Very happy
Because the
to
moment
be
you
here.
turn like 25, 26, they're gonna start calling you Unc. And they won't be getting all your references. And you'll be seeing the TikToks talking about what's a Nintendo DS. And you'll be like shocked.
Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during the other
premise
days,
on
but now let's have a look.
You know, people be thinking I'm young as fuck when they see me in person. So it's kind of funny. Because I be looking like way younger. But like, I'm older. Like, my references are different to yours. So like, they get surprised sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I am that age. I was born in the fucking 90s. I did go to America in 99. I still remember that. Someone said if you told me you were 20, I'll believe it. Yeah, I'm at a place where like I'll probably be one of those actors who's like playing a high school student and he's like almost 30. You know those high school shows and movies? They got niggas who are like 28, 32 and they're like playing jocks and high school students and shit. It's like I'll be one of those guys. They'll Google me and be like, "What? I thought he was like actually around that age." You know there was like one Asian dude in iCarly who was like 30 and he was playing a high school student. He was playing one of the nerds. I'm like, yeah, I mean, you were like 5'1" with a soft face. Like, sure, you're playing a high school student. You be playing the nerd character? Yeah, we'll be right there together. We'll be an AV club together, Soler. In the same scenes. You had people offering you drinks when you were 13 because they thought you were 21.
I'm not meant to be here.
When I was 14, I looked like a baby.
I'm a fighter.
Real talk.
I'm
I had a
meant to
friend
be
who was
in
like
the
4
arena.
months older than me, like same age as me. And he had
Then
shot up in
start
height. We used to be like
in
this
the
close in
middle of
height and he just shot up
running
and
a
I was
tea
still
shop.
like tiny. I hadn't had a growth spurt
what
yet.
does running a
And
tea
he had
shop
grown a
mean?
full beard and everything.
Well, there's a
People
lot of
thought he was my babysitter, man. We were the
and
same
I had to
age.
get used to the pretty unique
And then people that were like our age tried to ask him to go and buy them alcohol. You know, they'll go around corner shops looking for adults and be like, "Can you buy us some beer?" Like, you know. They asked him and he was like 14. I'm like, dude, we're the same age. The fuck?
And once that's done,
Man.
I'll usually check in with Boro. the
I
guy
saw
who
that guy
runs the
last
shop,
year.
to see if my help is needed
Now he's
anymore.
getting bold. So
And when all
the
the
aging
chores are
early
done,
thing,
Sometimes
I
I
mean,
just sit on a bench.
it does kind of benefit you when you're like
Nothing.
18, 19,
not
20,
funny,
but eventually,
But
you
it's
know.
peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel
I hadn't seen him in like 5 years too. So like when I last saw him, we were like in our early 20s.
stop running
So like a
now.
whole half decade later,
I can
and then it's
stop.
like, man, you're going bold, man. What's
I can
going
stop.
on?
I
Like
can
the time
stop
really flies.
running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this.
How tall am I? I'm 5'9".
I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Ugh. Wonder Stop. What is this?
That was Wonder Stop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman
We're
born
now
with the
officially an
ability to
hour
venture
into the
the
event.
fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade.
Chat is really cooking me for being average height. Okay.
I do. Your progress is impressive lately, Aruna. These are incredible. They call themselves the Sahin.
Chat, stop making fun of me. I'm 6'2" in heels.
Shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Someone said I just hit 13k subs. I was at 13k before, and then they just unsubbed. You know, some people sub just for these events, just so they can talk about Sonic, and then they unsub right after. You know, some of you in the chat right now will be doing exactly that. I see you.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong.
See, the thing about being 6 feet is that like 75% of the people that say they're 6 feet are just lying. Because it's like, you get a bunch of 5'11ers, 5'10ers trying to round up. The moment they hit like 5'10 and a half, they're calling themselves 6 foot. So like, out of all the people that say they're 6 foot, like most of them are just like reachers, rounders. When you start talking 6'2", then it's like, okay, now maybe you really are 6 foot plus. But when I hit 6 on the dot, I'm like, where are you rounding up from?
I'll steal your heart. Adventure starts.
Monster Hunter Stories. Capcom Summer Deals. Oh yeah, they got a discount on Street Fighter. $5.11.5. I mean, you're still rounding, but it's not that bad of a round. But I've seen 5'10" dudes try and push for the 6.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend.
I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen Sonic yet. Actually, I'm not surprised. A lot of these reveals have been mid. So, relatively, Sonic is actually not that mid compared to what we've seen. The only thing I cared about was the Street Fighter reveals. You see, when it was the Game Awards last year, that was actually a pretty decent event. So, with that event, you know, if Sonic was in that, they would have been earlier because there was so much good shit in that event. Trio, the lost song. Epic Games are not Steam. Skip.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative
looter shooter. Oh my god.
Mechanic. It is finally
I just love looter shooters. Like every time they announce one, like I just need to like pre-order. Like I need to tell my Instagram, like, oh my god, like, oh my god. Ugh. Copyright? What's copyright? This? Oh. Well, rip the stream. Imagine no Sonic. I'd actually laugh if Sonic wasn't at the event. That would be hilarious. Imagine after all this, they save the reveal for like the Xbox showcase or some shit like that. Or they save the trailer for a Nintendo Direct or some shit. was a rumor direct this month. I mean, there has to be a June direct. It's E3 season, even though Jeff murdered E3, but you know what I mean. There has to be a June direct. The first Descendant. Sonic Movie 3 trailer reveal. They're not doing a trailer reveal at Sonic Central. No one watches that except for Sonic fans. They need the casual market to see the movie trailer. You need a Game Awards for that, or something big.
That looks.
I mean, 500,000 people are watching.
The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards.
Among Us. Ooh.
From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Are they making a new game? Or is it just more Among Us content?
Oh no. What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding
Cute
and freedom.
couple? Are
needed
they
to
actually a
ship their
couple?
games. And then we all get to play them.
I actually have
which
no
was the real
idea,
plan.
so I don't know if you're
I
just
really
serious or
want
not.
Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
We want to use that success to fund other games.
Hi, I'm Ian from ShapeShot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
These are the games they're promoting.
Creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG,
Battlesuit Aces. Aces, Gamer Guide. That's your people.
Any percent, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Single button to press?
Hey, I'm Husband.
Nakamura. Those are your people.
Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age.
Thirsty
in our
what?
new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
You thought that was Jeff Goldblum? Don't do Jeff Goldblum like that. Come on, man.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
You should make a game. Man, I don't know if I put all the time into that. Although the way AI is going, people are just gonna be generating games in like a couple years anyway. Give me a 2D platformer with 20 levels and it'll just generate some shit. Steam gonna be flooded with it. So are they gonna talk, or are they just gonna be like silent? I don't know how that's gonna work. Patton Oswalt. Okay. I guess they will be talking.
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generation.
Oh, okay.
Definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and
Definitive?
2D levels
I'll be the
from
judge of
Sonic
that.
Shadow's history.
I'll be the judge of if it's
Now
definitive or
it's
not.
time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
The leak said October. Okay, what we got? I hope they fix Time Eater, man, because my gosh. Every generation needs heroes. Yeah, we need heroes. Re-released. And anti-heroes. Okay. Eggcorns, okay. Alright. 3 hedgehogs. Alright. Ooh, look at that power. What kind of music is this? 2 epic adventures. Oh, this is an EDM remix of Radical Highway, of course. Option to use the original music, please. Kingdom! What Kingdom?
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
October 25th. Yep, Legacy skin is real. Legacy skin is real. Oh, so it's a pre-order bonus. They want your money now. Don't wait for the reviews. Cop it now or no adventure skin.
Year of Shadow, right?
They got you there. Now you got a pre-order. No faffing around. Get your money ready.
Survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom. There is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
Man, as much as they're gonna butcher that level design, that Kingdom Valley with the Hedgehog Engine 2 graphics is gonna look beautiful. As much as they're gonna butcher that level design, graphically, ooh, that Kingdom Valley gonna look nice. Ooh, oh, it's gonna look beautiful.
The future until it created me.
I missed Rail Canyon. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see every little thing.
But I see a narrow way.
I mean, we saw the leaked screenshots though.
Might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl?
Get ready for them views to drop.
Everything would change.
Well, you know what it is.
Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the battle.
So I guess we're not finding out what the shower for then. At least not today.
Deployed to protect the spice melange.
I guess they're saving that for later.
A war of assassins spreading across the planet.
Views are going up. Oh, probably people finding out that they missed it and they're showing up to rewind or some shit.
No, Muad'Dib. No, Lisan al-Gaib.
Definitive version there. We don't know if it's the definitive version of Generations because we don't know what they've added to the Generations part. We don't know. We have no idea. Quite frankly, just none.
This one leads to you.
Oh yeah, chat was saying Terios is in there. Isn't that the Shadow prototype? Like, I didn't see it. I guess I missed it.
In August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Oh wait, chat, don't leave. Right? We still might get that movie 3 trailer, right? You don't want to miss the movie 3 trailer, right? You can't leave. You gotta go to bed because you think you've seen something. But you haven't seen movie Shadow though. You seen Shadow, you ain't seen movie Shadow. You can't risk leaving. You gotta stay. You gotta stay and interact and watch. Because the FOMO of missing the trailer is too strong. Yeah, think twice. Gotta keep that shit on. Was movie 2 trailer some? That was a movie trailer at the Game Awards. I don't think it was Summer Game Fest. It was the Game Awards. Because movie 2 came out. It was like April, right? And Game Awards was like December. I believe we did get a trailer. Because it was like Frontiers gameplay and movie 2 trailer in the same event.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff.
This is Summer Game Fest, not Summer Movie
Battle
Fest.
Aces
Well, they showed a
is
movie
RTS
trailer at the Game
game
Awards,
for
so...
everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS, as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS
Ryan
to
Drummond
everybody.
confirmed. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to
Like
me.
World of Warcraft did
Now's
for
not the
MMOs,
time for be
or
saying some
Hearthstone
shit.
did for card games.
Don't be saying some
So
shit
Battle
like
Aces
that.
is an
And don't be meaning it.
action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in 2 major ways. First,
I mean, it's
we want to
PC, so we're gonna mod it
amplify
anyway,
both
because there's
the
no way I'm
in
letting
and
Roger's
out of
voice
game
come out of
strategizing
Adventure
through
Sonic's
unit
mouth.
decks. And what makes unit
It's
decks
just-
very cool
it's not
is
happening.
not only will
That shit
players
getting
be able
modded.
to define the exact
Day
way
one.
that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible, so that players playing this game are
Oh, you're just gonna use the
experiencing
Jason
only
mod?
the fun parts.
Well,
of
not for
playing an
Adventure
RTS
Sonic.
game.
For
So, if you want to learn
Modern
more
Sonic, I
about
always have
Battle
Jason on.
Aces,
That's just
or if you
standard.
want to sign up
But
for
for
our
Adventure
beta
Sonic, I'll
test
put
that's coming up very soon,
Drummond clips.
Then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Aces, Gamer Guide, that's your people.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after
Rail
dozens
Canyon
of
won't
updates in
hit
2
the same
seasons,
with
we're
basic
unveiling
bitch road
where
grinding.
contestants will be going in the
Yeah, I
all-new
mean,
season
Final Rush and
starting
Final
next
Chase,
week on
without
June
the
13th.
SA2 road grinding, they
Sharpen
don't
your
even bother doing it.
katanas and welcome
What
to
made Final
season
Rush so
3
fun was balancing on rails and momentum on rail. You take that out, you're just holding boost. It's just, what's the point? Final Rush with automated rails wouldn't work. And this is the thing that they don't be understanding. The Kingdom Valley footage has 2D sections. You see, I believe you and I didn't even see them. But when you said it, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. What is this? Ghost of Tsushima Battle Royale? The footage was so curated to show 1-second snippets. That's how they hide level design. Look, I already fell for it with Balan Wonderworld trailers. Never again. Look at how pretty the environments are. We show like 1 second of every area so we can't see the level design. I ain't falling for it again. It's not happening. It's not happening.
The Finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
I think that's enough. Thank you.
I was like interested in Balan ever.
You
I
see,
mean,
this is now
if you looked at the
only
trailers,
way they let me come on
it
stage
kind of looked like they were trying to make their own Mario
exciting
Odyssey.
news
I
about
mean, at least that
Alan
was the
Wake
goal. But they
Many of
curated it
you
in such a way where you
been
couldn't see all the
posting
level
your
design.
Remedy
So it
game
just looked like these nice
collection
environments.
pictures on your shelf.
But you couldn't tell that it was going to
with
be like
Alan Wake 2
horribly like
so far
executed in terms of
digital
gameplay.
only.
And then they made the mistake of dropping a demo.
Well,
because they should have
we
known
are
that shit was made. They
excited
shouldn't have
to
dropped a demo.
announce
They should have convinced you to
physical
pre-order,
deluxe
and then like
editions
it's too late.
And
the moment they dropped the demo and I tried it, I was like, "Oh, you fooled me."
Alan Wake 2
Oh,
coming
okay.
this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious,
how many minutes
terrifying,
left?
And
they said it'd be around a few hours.
What-if scenarios.
More than 30 minutes,
It
I'm
was a chance
assuming.
for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't.
Gonna be interesting to hear the Kingdom Valley
Night
remix.
Springs will be
There better be some kind of original music option, otherwise we're gonna have to wait for a mod. Because
in
I
less
know
than
Otani is
24
gonna
hours.
EDMify the whole fucking shit. Like, I was listening to the trailer music, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Now,
And then when the
with
melody
this
kicked in, I was like, oh, this is some Radical
premiere,
Highway remix of
I
EDM.
invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities.
And the sad thing too, right? Otani did the 06 soundtrack.
And yet,
He made the Kingdom Valley music. Like, that's one of the greatest songs in Sonic history. He made it. You ain't gonna top it. Just put the same song in the game. Be lazy for a change. That's the one area where you're allowed to be lazy. Just copy and paste the track.
Come back for you, my love.
Cause you made that shit. You did that.
This is gonna get strange.
Kingdom Valley's music is a cinematic masterpiece. God, that soundtrack is just goated. Untouchable, man. Like Otani in his bag. My God. How did one game have Kingdom Valley music, End of the World music, Flame Core, right? The Inlet. Oh, the Inlet? The Inlet? Oh my God, Dusty Desert. Multiple songs of Dusty. How did one game have all of that? And you thought you were gonna top that shit? Please. That's your magnum opus. That's your Illmatic. You're not topping that shit. It's done. That's your Take Care. You're not getting another one. Crisis City is Crisis City is another fire one. Like, they all fire, but like, oof. Crisis City, ooh. When the violin, ooh. Radical Train, Aquatic Bass. That man did not miss once on that soundtrack, man, for real. I'll be bopping to like Soleil on a Castle Town. Like, that man did not miss once on that sound. How the fuck did he make that? What was he on?
That's right, New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC
telling me
on
some
October
good tracks
15th.
for Frontier.
Now you can play the
Who
game
made
start to
the-
finish as a solo player.
Who made the Ares Island theme? The main one, the really
If you're
good one.
watching SGF
Was that
on
Otani?
TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep?
Oh, this is Honkai Star Rail. I love Honkai Star Rail.
Wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this
Otani did Ares Island theme. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he did good on that theme. I'll have to give him that. You can literally change every stage's music and bass gens.
And fatal
Yeah, in base gens, but Shadow Generations they said was a separate game. There's no guarantee that every feature in base gens will carry over. Otherwise, Classic Sonic will be playable in Shadow Gens. It's not the same game. They told us it was two different games.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our
If you were getting movie 3, it would have been after Sonic and Shadow Generations. It's probably gonna get delayed to early. Why would they delay it now? I don't see why they delay it now. Especially after Avatar got delayed. They were supposed to release the same day as Avatar. Avatar got delayed. Now's their chance to put the movie out. Plus, if they want those Christmas sales of Sonic and Shadow Generations, they're gonna need movie 3 to come out and do well. They're saying the game will have a mini hub world like Frontiers. What do you mean a mini hub world like Frontiers? What was mini about Frontiers? That was a fucking open zone. A hub world of Frontiers like challenges, but not as maybe some leftover like island that they had in Frontiers. They've kind of just taken it and reworked it for Shadow, maybe. It's very possible they could do that. They've already got island data there. Just copy it, tweak it a bit, you know. Just take the island assets and just add some, you know, platforming elements or whatever. They'll probably do something like that. It's believable. Dark and darker. Once again, those naming coaches are needed.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show,
YouTube Theater?
4
I didn't
lucky
even know
fans
that.
were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be
No one
treated
cares
like
about the VIP
All right, now here's
tickets.
the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
You think Chow are gonna be in movie 3? No idea, man. No idea. This ain't Mega Man. Are you sure? How do you know it's not Mega Man? What if they gave him a new look? What if they sent him to the past? Mega Man reboot, exactly. Mega Man Path of the Goddess. Sega gives Sonic fans something to look forward to while Capcom does it with Mega Man. That's because Mega Man don't sell as well. That's all it is. It's all about money. I guarantee you, if they made a Mega Man movie and it was as big as a Sonic movie, they'll be shitting out Mega Man games. It's all about money. You saw the movie came out and did well, and they started pumping out games again like it's the 2000s. Meanwhile, we were getting so many drops before that people were telling me there was no drop because they announced the Sonic condom and toothbrush.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a naughty little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a happy little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a gutsy, feisty puppy, and you know that it ain't easy, don't you know? Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know?
Cool Edge? Oh my gosh.
You's a fluffy little kitty, don't you know? Well, you's a crazy party animal, don't you know? Well, all the crazy party animals, and you know the party's this way, so let's go.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel
Mario Kart? Where's Mario
any
Kart? What?
of these
Where's Mario
completely
Kart?
unfounded rumors and allegations.
Man, we
and
need Mario
reassure
Kart
you
10,
that
man.
things
Seriously.
here at MCorp
Nintendo.
and the city of San Francisco
That better be
have
like the
never
best game on the Switch
been
too.
better.
That shit
Things
better
are
be
going
amazing.
great. We
A
have
decade?
absolutely nothing
That
to
shit better be
hide from the
amazing.
citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this
Fuck
town
4 retro cops.
rules.
All the tracks of Mario Kart 8
Well,
Deluxe
we're
should be
here
in
to
Mario
tell
Kart
that
10.
rules.
Put all of
I
them in
can't
there.
stop
Fuck.
thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city
And touch
for
up the
scraps.
graphics too.
That makes me sick. That makes
Put
my
everything
whole
in there.
family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town. All those lies. Everyone at MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time.
What is this skit, man? Oh my gosh. The leader in creative accounting. I don't know what that skit was for, what that was trying to promote. Do I care enough to look it up?
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Oh, Skate. I need to see this.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Oh, not this guy. Hey, Ring Gang. Hey, Ring Gang. She's checking out with a $5 donation. Otani is an amazing musician, but bad direction from execs for music. I mean, we can't blame execs for the EDM direction. That could be Otani just wanting to make EDM. That could be entirely his desire. I don't know if Izuku was personally requesting EDM. Dude, this is the skate game. This is the skate. The graphics are looking a bit Switch exclusive-ish, you know, but hey, Ring Gang. 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 Hey, hey, hey.
Sensation from Japan.
Lord
that is
Regis in
adorable,
trouble with the
deadly, and has over
£10
25
donation. Thank
million
you for the
players
support.
worldwide.
Yibby timed me
That's
out
right,
because
I'm
I said
talking
she
about
talks too
Power
much.
World.
That was a long time out.
I
I
mean,
was gonna
just
say
look at the
Dusty
giant
Desert would be
depresso.
goated.
Cheer up, buddy.
Shadow
The
Boost
Summer
sending the
Game
ball
Fest.
into the hole.
Now,
Yibby
here's
is
the
a
first
she? I
major
don't think
update
Yibby's a she.
announcement. A whole new island is coming.
I don't. I feel like I missed something there. Oh, Power World's getting an update. Ugh. Can you believe Crash Team Racing never came to PC? What was the thought process behind that decision? Like, what was it? I just want to know. Yo, what's up, Jaden? How are we feeling about the trailer then? Have they beat the cyberspace curse? The Kishimoto curse? How you feel about it? I didn't even see terrorists, but I swear the trailer finished. Everyone in the chat was like, terror. I didn't even see it. I think after Kingdom Valley, my brain shut off. I saw Kingdom Valley and my brain was just like, I don't know what the fuck else they're gonna show. But like, I just saw Kingdom Valley.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant.
Hey, Rain Gang. Hey, Rain Gang. Randall Williams with the $5 donating so we can hear the goated donor notification
Thanks,
again.
Jeff. Hey, everyone.
Thank you for the
Since
support.
2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their
Gamer guys thought
pursuit
Terrace was
of
fan
what
made.
we
No,
call
Terrace is not
the
fan
Valorant
made.
moment. The
Visually,
big
at
plays
least
and
they beat the
clutches
side
you
space
make while all
allegations
eyes are
when I
on
saw
you.
Kingdom Valley.
Well,
Well, I mean, visually, Kingdom Valley looked
all
nice.
over the world
It,
have
look,
earned
it
their own
definitely looked
Valorant
nice.
moments on PC. And today,
Sonic
the
YouTube channel
stage is
posted the
set
trailer in
to
4K.
welcome a whole new
Oh
group
yeah,
of
after
players.
this
take
we
a
gotta
look.
check that out. I need to see it in 4K. Because Jeff Keighley doesn't know how to make a 4K event. He claimed it was 4K, but this shit is 720p upscaled. Drop the full version. What, of the Ram Gang theme song? Man, where did I even put that? Where did I save that? The only reason I don't post these things is just because it's gonna get shit views, so there's no point. Maybe one day. They confirmed. Yeah, people were saying there was a hub world. I'm guessing some leftover Frontiers assets, so they reworked. They confirmed that the Shao are just rescue missions in Gen's levels. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, in my humble opinion, I don't think they should have bundled Generations with Shadow. I just think they should have just made the Generations Ultimate. I just had recent levels in it. I made that its own thing, and then just did a separate thing for Shadow. That's just me. You could have had Shadow as a bonus playable character for Generations and never even stuff up. A whole separate game, might as well just make a separate game. Especially since Shadow Generations is graphically superior to Sonic Generations, but it's in the same bundle. It feels a bit like, The PlayStation blog has an article on Sonic and Shadow. Someone said there was no pleasing Prem, is there? I don't know.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay.
I mean, just because I have critiques doesn't mean I don't
on
like
console
the game.
And with a controller. Valorant is coming
I mean,
to
it's
PlayStation
Generations,
5
of course I like
and
it.
Xbox Series
I'm just
X
talking about
and
the
S
changes.
this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at
Yeah, I mean, you guys like nuance, like Prem is
We are
still
so
mad. I'm not
excited for your
mad.
input to make sure that Valorant
Mad about
plays
what?
great on console.
Okay.
And we hope to see you soon.
You haven't
for
seen
limited
Mad yet.
But before we
When
go,
they told me that
here's the head of
Generations is still
Valorant
capped at
Studio.
60 FPS,
Yeah,
then
Tom.
you'll see Mad. Right now, you haven't seen shit.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone.
I'm calm.
One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey.
Digital Deluxe
bringing
Edition is
Valorant
gonna
to
have a
players
new
all around
level.
the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now
People
we are
think I'm mad
so,
because I didn't
so excited
completely
to welcome a
dick
whole
ride
new
it,
group of
I
players
guess.
onto new platforms.
Like, if I
We
didn't
hope you'll
dick ride the
join us,
trailer, then I'm
and we
mad.
can't wait to see
No,
where
you
you'll
haven't
take us
seen
next.
Mad. Go back to the old videos when they put fucking classic Green Hill in Forces. You see, man. Like, you guys have to understand, I already accepted that Shadow Generations was not going to be at the quality level I wanted it to be at in terms of level design. Like, I made that acceptance a long time ago. So when that turns out to be exactly what I'm thinking, I'm not really going to be mad because I expected it. The only thing that would piss me off is if they butchered the original Generations just to delist the original version. Like, base gens shouldn't be butchered. And more importantly, they shouldn't cap the frame rate at 60. Oh, that's the Terrio skin. Oh, that looks kind of nice, actually. Way better than Rabbit and Superstars. People saw the 06 and Heroes representation and wanted to freak out. But like, I'm glad that they're using levels from 06 on the GOAT. Like,
exciting to have Riot
of course
on
I'm glad.
console with Valorant. Thanks for the team.
You know,
Thanks
if you're
to
going to
the
use
team
old
at Riot
levels,
for
use
sharing that
old
with
levels
us
I
at
like.
SGF.
But like,
our next announcement is a big deal from our friends.
I haven't
at
seen enough level
DoorDash.
design to
5
be
weeks
like
of deals with
convinced that it's
Summer
like.
Dash Pass.
Like, we all know it's not going to be Generations level of level design, right? We're all in agreement on that, right? Or do some people believe that somehow they'll figure it out? I don't know.
Normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as
Isn't he a YouTuber?
and God of War Ragnarok. Well,
Why does that dude to the left look
Yang
like
is gonna be
Academics and Chris
voicing
Brown had
character in
a child?
movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance
Gamer guy, that wasn't the
Slashblade.
question.
And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I already told you I saw the Final Horizon levels already. They look cool, but like, they're not Gen's level. That's all I said. I didn't say they were bad.
Don't you remember his power move?
I said they weren't Gen's level. There's a difference. I don't think people. I think people are starting to underestimate how good the level design Generations is. Like, I think people are really underestimating because people have forgotten how good it is. Even I forget sometimes until I reopen the game. I'm like, man, they were killing it on this level design. Like, they were in their bag.
Number one
Like,
gaming monitor brand in the U.S., Samsung just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for U.S. residents.
Summer Game Fest 2020.
you got the dude from Community.
Look at all of you who love watching the video game industry.
Hey, ring gang. Hey, ring gang. Hey. Chief taking out down there $5. I think people expect over-the-top reactions like from when you were younger. They'll understand one day. Well, I mean, sure, getting old can make you grumpier. That's true. But I mean, like,
And chicken has a
like,
that's all that matters.
that's always gonna be part of it. But I don't know what you want me to say. Like, if I wholeheartedly believed, like, if they had the Gens level designers and they were like, it's gonna be on that level, then maybe I would have been like going crazy. But I already set my expectations. I set them for a reason. Sega has been riding this line of making like 7 out of 10 games for years. It's like, it's good enough that it can't get completely shat on, but not great enough that you're truly content, right? They've been riding that line for years. They don't want to push for the critically acclaimed. And they've made peace with it. People will still buy the games. I'll probably enjoy Shadow Generations for a good couple playthroughs. You know, and the mods will go crazy. Let's be real, okay? The mods, we'll be there for that.
You'll have the job.
But it's not gonna be Gen's level of level design, which they haven't reached that height in a long time.
I hope not. Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
Prem still has this over-the-top reaction sequence, Taxi. Okay, but Crazy Taxi, that had no new game since like 2002. They nothing. That was, you know. Lord Reed's in trouble donated £2. Said Kramer mentioned they gave Shadow Wisps in X Generations. Technically, Shadow already used Wisps in was it Teen Sonic Racing and Runners. He's used them before.
Pathetic.
So Prem finally. I never said Generations was greater than Unleashed Gamer Guide. I didn't say that. Okay. Generations has more. If we're comparing modern levels and gens to Unleashed day stages, the best levels would be a combination of the two. Because Unleashed had harder levels, which I appreciated, and had better speed moments than Generations. But Generations had better platforming and was more open. Also, Unleashed had the QTE panels, which I loved. The QTE trick ramps, as opposed to just holding the analog stick. So I would take the difficulty and the thrill of Unleashed Day levels, and then take the platforming and the openness of the gens levels together. That's the best combination. That being said, though, Eggman Land washes everything. So Eggman Land is that good. What makes good Sonic level design to me? It's hard to put it into words. I can give you like examples of levels that I think are great.
All right,
Crazy Gadget is great. Red Mountain is great.
Stage, Monster Hunter series
You know,
producer,
levels that are layered. Like there's one way that the average person will play it, but then when you get good, there's so much more you can do with it that other people don't do. That's what I think separates, you know. Like when you see a casual play, you know, what's a good example? When you see a casual play Red Mountain in Sonic Adventure, and then you see a pro play Red Mountain in Sonic Adventure, you know that this level is layered.
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster.
Gamer Guy just listened to classic Sonic games.
はい、本作ではですね、
But yeah, actually, that's a good point. Sonic 2 level design is some of my favorite. Sonic 3 was more open, but I'm not like the biggest fan of like it has to be the most open. You know, Sonic 3 felt like a middle ground between Sonic 2 and Sonic CD. Sonic 2 was more linear. You had the upper route, the lower route, and sometimes the middle route. CD was just convoluted bullshit. Sonic 3 was like, okay, let's have it be a bit complex, but not as convoluted and bullshit as CD, but not as linear as 2. Kind of, it's like a middle ground.
Playing with their friends across different platforms. When the game launches
The mods have been
simultaneously
carrying a Sonic
in
experience for years at this point.
on PlayStation 5, Xbox
I'm at a
One,
point right
XS,
now where,
and
and people are gonna get upset at me for this, but I'm at a point where I'm not that fussed anymore when it comes to the new games. If I can't trust them to make something amazing, if it's gonna be another 7 out of 10 kind of game, I'm not that fussed. I'm waiting for them decompilations. I'm waiting for that. We're decompiling Sonic Heroes and it's getting its own native PC port. We're decompiling Adventure 1, Adventure 2. We're decompiling the Advanced Trilogy. We're decompiling Sonic Rush. We're decompiling Sonic Riders. I'm here for the decompilations right now. You know, I need that Rush decomp for real. Because I got a Steam Deck OLED that's begging to play Rush at 90 Hz on OLED. I need my decomps. I need my 06 and Unleashed decomp. I need my 06 decomp, like for real. Like, I just don't have the energy to do the whole song and dance of new Sonic release and then have to critique it and people get mad at me like, Superstars was mid. But then I have to pretend like it's got tons of redeeming qualities so people don't get mad at me, but like, it was mid. I don't wanna fake it. You know? I was not looking forward to Superstars at all. We wanted a modern 2D game that was different. Just more classic Sonic. And it's not Mania level classic Sonic, so who gives a fuck? What's a decomp? A decomp is basically fans reverse engineering a game that they didn't make so that they can get the source code for the game. And once they get the source code for the game, they can port it to things that it wasn't ported to. So right now, Super Mario 64 has got a PC port because they decompiled it and basically have the source code for Super Mario 64. So it's on PC with upgrades and higher refresh rates and graphics updates and all sorts of tweaks to the game that emulation alone is struggling to achieve, basically. If you play 06 on emulator, you can do some tweaks to it, but a PC port would give you way more freedom, and plus they'd understand the game way better because they'd have the source code. You could make a definitive 06, and it would be based off the original game. Like, it's not a remake from scratch in a whole other engine. Well, it could be a different engine, but it's not a remake from scratch. It's the same source code, but then we work from that. Felt the same about Superstars and even Frontiers in some aspects. Sonic merely producing game content is enough to be raving as if we're being given the holy grail. Exactly.
See you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade
In terms of
Zero
new Sonic games, not remakes of things that I grew up loving, a thing I wanted to see the most was the Sonic version of Mario Maker. That's a thing that would have gotten me really hyped if they did it properly.
Final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Oh, this is their final game? Oh yeah, shit, it's almost 2 hours. You heard Chaos X said he's not gonna make PS6 into a full game, no story mode, no hubs. Well, I mean, all the people, you people hated all that shit, so you should be happy about that. Only the 06 fans actually care about that shit.
Don't go up there. Turn back.
What is this? This From Software? Okay, it's definitely not From Software. They put a triangle pump on there. That's not From Software. Love the 06 for all its flaws. You were here before PO6. We got to represent. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You remake a game that's hated by a lot of people, then all the people asking for changes in the remake are people that didn't like the original. So you're going against all the people that hated the game, asking for a million changes because they didn't like the game. So now the people that actually like the original game are like a small minority when asking for like things in a remake.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about
Someone
that.
said, I'm actually happy about that. PS6 was never meant to replace regular 06.
Thanks to Joy
There's still some things the
us.
original does better.
Thank you, Jeff.
I mean, I agree, but I don't think that's true in the sense that most people say it's there to replace the original.
And we have so much more, so stay tuned, because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game.
An hour of indie?
And that's followed
Indie
by
reveals?
Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com.
Man,
for other event
we already
streams
saw
this weekend,
basically
and we'll
that.
see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember,
Fidel said
Day
he's
of the
gonna
Devs
play Shadow
starts
Gens
right
tomorrow and get
now.
live coverage. Is that like a media, like they're only letting certain people in thing, or is it like they're putting it at a booth somewhere? Alright, let's take a look at this fucking trailer, man. Let's see in actual 4K, because I need to see that Kingdom Valley shit, man. I need to see that Kingdom Valley. Let's see it again. I can't believe this is supposed to be Radical Highway music, man. That shit pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna... Ugh. Okay, so this is supposed to be... So I did see this level. This is definitely, this is probably Bullet Station, not Rail Canyon, now that I think about it. But yeah, like... all the rail sections are just gonna be boost holding sections. See, that's the thing. Like, ugh. The rail levels work because you have to manage your speed. I mean, Heroes actually took out the balancing thing from SA2 because too many people struggled on that. But like, even in Heroes, you still have to balance your speed. You have to control your speed with, you mash the action button when you're going uphill, and then you hold it when you're going downhill, and you manage that to get like the right speed boost. And also you have to deal with the dash panels too, because you didn't have a boost. You had to kind of like time it such that you get into the dash panels, and then they'll put them on different rails and stagger them. With a boost, you just go on there and you just hold the button. It's not the same, right? It's just not the same. So it's just one of those things. Like, rail grinding and boosting games it doesn't hit the same because of the boost. It takes away the whole, I'm grinding on a rail type shit, At least in Sonic Rush, you had like the trick system, so you use the rails to do tricks and build up your gauge. But, like, he's moving at a complete, like, constant speed here on a straight line. It's like, you can just tell that it's just hold the boost. But graphically, it looks nice, though. Like, it looks nice, right? It does look nice. I mean, this is going to be good for mods, though. Because, like, thinking about the mods, someone is going to recreate... You know how they put, like, original Seaside Hill into Generations? Someone's going to take the Team Dark Rail Canyon and just, like, mod it into this game with the new graphics. I'm looking forward to that mod. So what is that green power? I don't know what the fuck that is. Actually, it might be Rail Canyon. It might not be Willow State. It might actually be Rail Canyon. Then again, I mean, Seaside Hill and Generations was both Seaside Hill and Ocean Palace. They mixed the two together. I'm guessing it's a mix. Let me look at that close up again. Yeah. Okay, so you got, I'm guessing this is the bullet station again. You got egg porn home attack section. So now something like this would usually have like a switch or something, or 3 switches, or some capsules or something like that to break. Oh, look at Kingdom Valley, man. Oh my god. Kingdom Valley. Oh my god. Oh, Kingdom Valley. They were cooking so hard when they made Kingdom Valley. They cooked so hard when they made Kingdom Valley, man. Like Sega was just in their bag when they made Kingdom Valley. That is a level. Like, that is a fucking level, man. That is just like, and on top of that, Kingdom Valley was like the least glitchy level in 06. Kingdom Valley, all my years of playing 06 on the PS3, Kingdom Valley only glitched out on me one time. One time. Wave Ocean got way more glitches. Like, Kingdom Valley, that shit was stable. It's like they knew the level was so good, they couldn't even fuck up the polish on that level. They just had to keep the whole shit smooth. Is this... Oh, this is the 2D section in the Kingdom Valley, of course. Which level is this?
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
So when did Terios show? I didn't see Terios. Where the fuck did he show up? Oh, okay, to the right. Okay, that makes sense. I was probably staring at the adventure skin to the right, so that I missed the Terios. No, that makes sense now. Almost Shadow Express. Additional level and skin for Shadow releasing holiday 2024. Skill points. Skill points. Okay, so in-game currency. What are we going to use these skill points for? Well, oh, isn't that just the generations, the tricks, and all that shit? That shit's easy to unlock. That's not even an issue. Extra background music pack. Digital. So the extra background music pack, I'm guessing that's the original music for Shadows levels or something like that you would pay extra to get. I don't know. Unless, because you know Generations has got tons of like old songs in it that you can select when you're playing levels. Maybe they've taken them out and sold it back to you in the Digital Deluxe Edition. So if you want to play Ice Cap music while you're playing Green Hill, Now you have to get the digital deluxe to do that or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's a situation like that. But yeah, you can see the legacy skin. It's actually pretty sharp, so they definitely like made it higher res. But yeah, I mean, I think PlayStation Blog has got an article on this. Let's check the PlayStation Blog. See what they're saying. Here we go. Launches October 25th. Release date. Is there anything new here? Black Doom plans to take over the world. You must harness Shadow's new powers. Yep, that's the real Canyon shot. Witness Shadow's Dark Origins. All new hub world inspired by open zone game. Okay, so it's definitely like inspired by the open zone gameplay. So I don't know how big it will be, but it definitely feels like, because all they have to do realistically for the hub world is just jack one of the islands and change some of the assets, right? Like, so it makes sense. It'll probably be like the size of a Frontiers island or something. Maybe slightly smaller, I don't know. Maybe like half of an island. Sonic Generations also receives a graphical upgrade. What graphical upgrade? What are you talking about? Don't just say it. And remains a greatest hits collection for Sonic fans, all new, combining nostalgic 3D and 2D versions of Sonic stages. Upgrade. What upgrade? Tell me what upgrade. Tell me, because you haven't shown me. I ain't seen a single graphical upgrade. So I don't know what they're talking about. I have no idea what they're talking. What am I missing? Something? Is there a graphical upgrade to base gens? Do you see a graphical upgrade? Like, do you see something? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. It looked like 60 FPS. It better be at least 60 FPS. That's not even... 30 shouldn't even be in the consideration. I mean, obviously for Switch, because, you know, the Switch. But, like, they need to unlock the frame rate. I'm telling you right now, if you want to get me mad, tell me that this game is capped at 60 again. That will get me mad. It will get me really fucking mad. If they don't unlock the frame rate on this game, then this is a wasted remaster. I've said this before. If the frame rate cannot be unlocked past 60, the remaster is a whole waste. It's worthless. Unnecessary. You shouldn't be capping games at 60 on PC in 2024. It shouldn't be done. I don't know if they have done it. I'm just saying. It shouldn't be done. Console, fine. There's limited hardware. You gotta get it to run on the console, whatever. PC? Locked? Can't unlock it? 2024? No. Shouldn't be allowed. Like, for me, that's like my #1 concern right now, because all the other shit I talked about in my Generations video when I said, like, the things they could do to make it the ultimate remaster, they're not gonna do all that shit. I knew they weren't gonna do all that shit, but I still made it because it's a dream video, right? But the one thing that they fucking should do, they have to do, unlock the frame rate. Okay, maybe something else, add a few more save slots. Like, Generations is one of those annoying, like, you got one save for everything. So maybe add, like, 5 slots. You know, if I want to start a new file and not restart everything. Like, that should be a thing. But, like, don't cap the frame rate. Like, that's just ridiculous. You know, that's like the one thing I've asked for the remaster portion. Like, the one thing I really want, that, like, because there's other things that, like, I said I really would like to see, but I'm realistic they're not gonna do. This is like the one thing because usually when you remaster something, it's like something has to be better, right? You can play Generations at 4K 60 right now. I've got almost 200 fucking hours playing Generations. Not all of those hours at 4K 60, but you can play at 4K 60 already. So to justify this for PC, you have to unlock the frame rate because you're not justifying it by a graphical upgrade. So there must be a performance upgrade, right? So at least if you're getting it on PS5, let's say you've only ever played on Sony consoles in your life and you played it on PS3. PS3, the game ran at, you know, barely a stable 30 FPS, had massive input lag. So to play it on PS5, there's a step up there. It's now going to be a stable 60. It's going to be higher res. I don't know if it's doing 4K on PS5, we'll see. But it makes sense. There's an upgrade path from PS3 to PS5. PC is the same thing. That's the one thing they have to do. Wasn't Colors Ultimate uncapped? Yeah, but Colors Ultimate was in a different engine. It was in Godot or something. So the engine they used made it very easy to uncap. Whereas Sega, like, depending on what engine they use is going to determine, you know, the result, I think. Because Colors Ultimate was uncapped. But I believe Superstars was still capped at 60. So, I don't know. Gen's FPS still tied to his frame rate. Even modders can't get it without issues. Yeah, that, like, the mods have got 144 Hz hack. But when you use it, then the analog stick stops working, right? So you can still boost through. I was able to boost through Modern Green Hill at 144 Hz without using the analog stick because it's a very boost to win level. But like you wouldn't be able to do that on all the levels basically. But I think that's the whole point. The whole point is that it hasn't been done. So doing it or taking the effort to actually do it is what justifies the purchase, right? Because I can guarantee you, like, I wouldn't buy this if it was capped at 60. If this was all that was there. Because they've added the shadow portion, now you have to buy it to get the shadow portion. So you're locked in either way. But if they just remaster Generations and it was just capped at 60 again, no graphical enhancement whatsoever. Like, just pretend Shadow Generations wasn't there and this was just a Sonic Generations re-release. Would this be enough for a PC user? Is all I'm saying. For a console user, fine. The original generation of console, the performance was weak, right? It was slightly better FPS than Unleashed because they toned down the graphical fidelity a bit. But for a PC user, it's not enough. If it's capped, it's not enough. Let me see. Have they delisted Generations yet? Nope, still there. Okay. I guess they're not delisting it yet. Pre-orders are up though. Okay, so 44 advanced access. Oh, it's just 3 days early. Okay, 3 days. I thought it was like some crazy shit. So you get it 3 days early. Okay, digital deluxe season pass. What the fuck do you mean season pass? It's Generations. Season, you're acting like it's some. Explore the new white space. Oh, so the new hub world is a white space hub? It's a white space hub? So what, they're gonna take like a Frontiers island and just like whiteify it basically? Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. Where the fuck is this from? What is this level? I don't know what level that is. There's a high-res image of the Chow. So it's an extra £10 for the deluxe. Man, they're not playing around. The website. What's the website? What's the website? I've forgotten the name of the site. I don't know the name of the site, man. I forgot. I don't remember the domain name. Oh, okay. It's just the fucking name of the. Okay. Okay, they've updated the site. What's this? Ah, okay. Are those new renders? You're not buying the deluxe version, never have, never will. Yeah, I mean, ooh. Hold the phone. Hold the, ooh, okay. 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 It's a nice hub world. It's a nice hub world. Okay. I like that. That's a good aesthetic. It better have some fire music. I'm talking like Sky Sanctuary on steroids type shit. Cause like I need some epic shit for this. I need some Egg Fleet mix of Sky Sanctuary mix. I don't know. I like this. What else we got? That's the trailer. Yeah, I don't know where this is from, but this is an interesting one. So do you only get the legacy skin if you pre-order the digital deluxe, or can you get it from the digital standard? Okay, so you still get Adventure Sonic if you pre-order the digital standard. You don't have to get the deluxe. Bonus PlayStation exclusive prologue animations? The fuck do you mean PlayStation exclusive anime? Why are the animations exclusive to PlayStation? What is this bullshit? Xbox don't get no exclusive animation. Epic Games are shit. Where's Switch? Wait, where's Switch? Hold on, where's Switch? Did they eat the Switch? Did they eat the Switch? Hold on. They didn't eat the Switch, did they? No, the Switch is still there. Okay. Why is it not showing up on their site then? I thought they yeeted it for a sec. That would have been hilarious. I mean, you guys are going to be running this shit at 25 FPS anyway. So, you shouldn't be getting on Switch. Or at least wait for Switch 2. But bonus PlayStation anim. So now if you don't get it on PlayStation, you're going to miss out on some animations. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, man. I'm guessing if there's a skin menu, that'll be good for mods though, because you can like load up different mods into the skin menu. Discord. You sent me the PlayStation blog thing. I think I saw that already, unless you sent something else. I see a failed to load image. Oh, okay. You wish they could optimize base gens for 120 FPS? I mean, look. 120 FPS is pretty hard to attain right now on PS5, even on like a lot of games, so I don't think Sega would go that extra mile. Basically, the stage in this game is what Cyberspace Station Frontier should have been. Well, we don't even know if it's better than Cyberspace yet. We haven't even seen that yet. Justice W. Joel donated £2. So is the game available to pre-order or not? It seems like it is, except for Switch. Everything here except for Switch. So it's on Steam right now. You know, usually I'll wait for a review code, but they don't be sending me shit anymore, so I'll probably just have to pre-order it just to make sure I get my adventure skin that will be gone after the game is released. What's my overall feelings for the game so far? I don't think anything's really changed. The shadow portion, I still don't believe they're gonna hit the level design highs of base generations. So my expectations are in check for that. The Sonic Generations portion, they haven't done anything significant so far that I've seen to make it like a superior version to the original. So I'm waiting to see more info. Which, speaking of more info, hold on, before I forget. Tomorrow, we're not done with the Sonic. Tomorrow there'll be Sonic. I'll stream that on PREMulous because it's just a Sonic thing. IGN's got this IGN Live thing happening between the 7th and 9th of June. It's like a mini convention where they have interviews with gaming related people. Anyway, the reason I'm talking about this is because Azuka is showing up on June 8th, which is, well, I'm in the UK, so today. But for you Americans, it's tomorrow. It's Saturday. So Azuka's going to be on IGN Saturday. I don't know what time he's going to be on. I have to figure that out. But I'm going to try and stream that. Saturday it starts at 9:30 p.m. Okay, yes, 9:30 p.m. So these are the times it starts. You can check for your own time zone. But Izuka's going to be doing an interview there. So potentially more gameplay will be seen. Someone already said Fidel was trying out the game tomorrow. So I'm guessing outlets will be trying it and releasing gameplay. So we'll probably get more meat tomorrow. There'll probably be some more meat tomorrow. And then we can like really like get into this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Ring in, hey, ring in, whoa, woke, donated £1.99. Yo, friend, what's that music in the background? That's my own music, man. That's my own shit. You know, there's some shit I made for my stream because I used to use other people's music and then they get all trigger happy with the content ID, so it just became an effort. So I just said, I'll make my own shit. Cyberspace levels beforehand. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I think I've said all I need to say. If I go live early enough, I'll do the Frontier cyberspace levels. But I'm telling you, based on what I saw, it's not Chen's level. You know, so don't expect some insane reactions from me. In fact, if you want to see an insane reaction from me, because I know people love to see me get hyped, I'll show you the video where I got the most hype ever. Okay, before I show you that, let me show you the second most hype. The first time we saw 06 on PC, that was 7 years ago. This was hype. That was the first time. The most hype I was ever on camera, the most hype I ever was on camera was, where's the video? Where is it? This video. This video right here that only has 9.2k views. That was the most hype. I don't know what happened to me that day. I was just in a state of euphoria. Because Heroes really gets modded, so when I saw all the mods, I kind of got a little bit giddy, I'm not gonna lie. You're never gonna see that again. You just won't. At least not from Sega. Not from Sonic Team. But that, I was crazy hyped there. I'm not even gonna play it, but if you're curious, no gamer guide, that's not true. My gosh. Anyway, IGN Live Saturday night. Zuko will be talking. There'll be more gameplay reveals tomorrow. We might do the cyberspace levels before that, unless tons of footage gets revealed by outlets of the game, and then we have to react to all the footage, in which case I'll just react to the footage, because I don't really feel like booting up Frontiers, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see. What about my crazy taxi reaction? Okay, the crazy taxi reaction was crazy, but I was just talking about Sonic, because I know people are talking about that. The crazy taxi reaction was crazy. Hopefully they don't fuck that up. What's this tweet? Key art for the Japanese what? How they get in that shit? And we got the fucking You see, I was right. I was right. I told you. I told you. I told all of you. No, I told all of you. I said, Classic Sonic doesn't look cool when any other character is there. Remove him and it looks better. Didn't I not say that? Didn't I not say that? Look at this. The moment you erase Classic from the vicinity and just focus on better characters, look, you just create a superior, you just created a wallpaper. Look, this is a wallpaper right here. Remove the logo and just keep it like that. That's a wallpaper. The moment you put Classic Sonic there, cringe. Where's the Classic Sonic fucking box art? Where's the shit? Cringe. He doesn't belong there. You take him out, the shit looks good. It's like adding barbecue sauce to Weetabix. Like, it's like adding barbecue sauce to cereal. That's what Classic Sonic feels like. Like, I like you, but not here. Just go on, put yourself in some fucking chips or something. Don't put yourself in no fucking cereal. Let the men work. Men are working here. Go over there. Go and save Tails from KO Zero or some bullshit like that. Men are at work. Honkai Star Rail $1 said they put Classic Sonic on the cover to appease the Western Classic Sonic fanboys who only like his us. Yeah, I mean, Classic Sonic, people be dick riding them too hard, so I can see why they put him on the cover, but like, this is just cooler. This is just way cooler, man. Look at this shit, man. Look, like, you like, imagine this was the cover. Just like, crop this. Imagine this is the cover. But because you live in the West where we speak English, you gotta sit with this. Like, but I'm hating because I want to see Classic on the cover. He don't fit. He just don't fit. He just don't fit. He ain't fit. Like, the proof is there. Like, I said it before. Now that you see it, you know. More images. Oh, hold on. What we got here? Ooh, radical high. Ooh, okay, radical. Ooh, that's a good screenshot. You got like the little cyberspace aesthetic in the background as well. Okay. Ooh, is that Final Chase? What level is that? Ooh, the screenshot. Man, this is the shit I was saying. When they first revealed the game. I was like, if you had just remastered Gens on its own and it looked the same, I would have been like, cool. But it's the fact that you bundled it with something that has superior graphics. Now I'm kind of annoyed. It's like, so you're telling me you could have made the whole generations look like this. I would have paid $70 if you done that. But you just did the bare minimum. Like, you could have done, the whole thing could have looked like sharp as fuck. But like, you didn't. Is that an SA2 mech? Which mech is that? This one, what's this, the wing thing? Ooh. Bio Lizard. Ooh. This is gonna look so good in 4K. Oh my god. New renders for the Japanese cover. Oh my fucking god. Fuck the West, man. Why? Look at this. Why do we get classic? Why do we get classic, man? Look at this, man. I told you this dude doesn't look cool, man. I told you. He don't look cool. He don't look cool. Get him out of the shot. Get him out of the fucking shot. I don't care that he's in the game. Okay? You know how many actors are in movies they don't see on the poster of the movie? We don't want to see you. Okay? We don't need you on the cover. We've already got a Sonic there. We got a superior Sonic there. We don't need you. Okay? Look at this, man. I don't even buy physical games anymore, but I would buy this. Just to have it. Just to have it. You know? Just to have it. But we gotta get this. Ridiculous, man. But Japan always liked 3D Sonic though, right? They always preferred 3D Sonic. It's the West that dick rode the classics like crazy, right? Japan, they were going in on the 3D Sonic games. They were giving them good reviews and shit. I mean, it wasn't as popular in Japan though as in the West in general, but the people that played it did like the 3D shit. This is actually hilarious. Like, it's actually funny. Like, it's actually like, oh my god, this is actually hilarious. They really said no, in the West they were like, nope, we have to have Classic Sonic on the cover. They love him too much. Like, the critics need to see his face. They need to see it. And Japan was just like, make it look cool. Okay? If this was an anime, would we want Classic Sonic here? No. We'd make it look like this. Jaden, this is what I've been saying, man. This is what I've been saying. Like, like, there's a close-up shot. There's a close-up shot. Hold on. Man. I blame all of you people who've been dick riding Classic Sonic. All of you. All of you that defended him being in forces. I blame all of you. All of you that pretended that Superstars could even stand next to Mania. All of you that believe that Superstars was even worthy of eating the crumbs of what Mania eats. I blame all of you. It's all your fault. You're gonna make me buy this shit in Japanese. I got a digital PS5. I'll still buy this on PS5 Japan. I don't give a fuck. They had the audacity to say that Superstars was better than Mania because there was more original levels. If that's all it takes. Now the Super Monkey Ball game is coming out and they shoved all the Superstars models into Super Monkey Ball so that people go and buy Super Monkey Ball. If I buy Super Monkey Ball, it's because I want to play Super Monkey Balls, not because I want to play classic Sonic models in another game, okay? This is hilarious. Oh god. But I mean, on the bright side, Japan doesn't get the Robotnik's Journal. So, you get one extra thing, I guess. Well, maybe they do. I don't know this screenshot when it was taken, but... I know people tried to complain that Japan got the better Riders cover. Their cover was cool, but I still like the Western one. The Western one, I like the renders. I thought the renders were pretty cool. But obviously people love the anime aesthetic. They're both cool. I like both of them. But there's two different aesthetics entirely. My problem is that with this game, it's just like, this is art. Like, what they did here, this is art right here. This is art. This is the shit that you look at, like, this is, like, someone took time to, like, to put this together, and you look at, like, this is some SA2 type shit when you think about it, right? It just looks clean, right? And it's like, you know, like this would have been okay. Like if you remove Classic Sonic, it would have been an okay cover. I would have been like, cool. But like, Anyway. Ugh. Same thing with the Sonic Movie 1 posters. Really? I don't even... What did the Japanese posters look like? I don't even think I saw them. Okay, I mean, that is a good poster. Yeah, I mean, I think the render is better here. Like, he looks more aggressive. I like that. But yeah. This right here is a wallpaper. Like, this is a sick wallpaper. Alright. Well, I'll probably take off the logo to make it a wallpaper. They'll just keep it Sonic and Shadow, but this is wallpaper goals right here. Ugh. God. Joint is a 2010 fan-made wallpaper. Well, I mean, you're saying fan-made like it's a diss, but fans have been making a lot of renders that are considered to be better than the ones Sega have given us. When it comes to renders, Sega are not the number one when it comes to that shit. So I'm just saying, like, the amount of generic renders we've gotten from this company, like, a documentary could be made. You don't mean it as a diss? Well, I guess I got a pre-order so I can get Adventure Sonic. I'll do it later. October is what? 4.5 months away. Plus we get it 3 days early. Izuka knows the Western fans love mid, so he gives them mid and saves the good shit for his home. Oh god. Anyway, yeah, more news will come tomorrow. Izuka interview. I'll stream that on Praying to Remy. Ugh. I'm tired. Izuka interview tomorrow. We'll stream that. Hopefully we get some gameplay updates and gems and things like that. Hopefully so. If you guys are on Twitter and you're speaking to anyone who got early access to the game, ask them if the frame rate can be uncapped on PC. I just want to know if someone knows that shit. If someone's played it early, like, just find out from someone, please. Because Colors Ultimate was uncapped, but Frontiers was capped. Right? So we don't know what they're doing. What's this tweet? What's this? Oh, they updated the art. Ah, the channel, the Twitter banner. Ugh. For those playing it tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, look, someone needs to find out if that frame rate is capped. Because I need to know. I need to know, man. I'm guessing Shadow Gens, the frame rate is capped because it's Hedgehog Engine 2, right? And Frontiers was capped at 60. You needed to use a mod to uncap it. Base Generations, I don't know what engine they put that in. Did they mod it into, they port it into 2? I don't know. I have no idea, man. Anyway, time to end this non-Sonic stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Check out Premier to Remy for the IGN Live reaction. Oh yeah, Summer Game Fest. What would you rank it out of 10? Did you enjoy? Did you think it was great? No indie event. The indie event is still going on now. I mean, if you want to watch that. I mean, if you want to watch the indie event. I personally don't have the energy. Oh, but this game is going to be fire. I've seen this game before. This game is actually sick. I'm actually glad I accidentally stumbled on that. This game is crazy, right? This game, you control the game on the little Game Boy as well as the world that you're in. So it's like you're controlling the 2D version of the game on the little screen and then the 3D version of the game at the same time. It's crazy. Like, so these are... Like, this is the same game twice. You've seen it in 2D, and then you're playing it in 3D. It's crazy. I saw that, I was like, I need to get this game. But yeah, I saw this a while ago, so... Yeah, this is definitely a good concept. Because you have to, like, play both at the same time. But yeah. Bro, you just tried to end the stream twice. Quit. Fine! You guys are sick of hearing my voice. There's no Sonic on the screen, okay? Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. More content comments to the channel. But it's your boy, PREMulous Gang. And I'm out.